Wow, you don't have to do all that. Why am I? You guys can hear me, right? Correct. I just need to make sure that you guys can
You're
hear
the
me.
host. You're the host. Go.
I know I'm the host. I just need to know that my sound is coming through.
Yep. Your sound's coming through.
Okay. Good afternoon slash evening, everybody, depending on what side of the coast you are. This is the Friday football phone-in, where we talk all things football, from the top five leagues to the Euros, internationals, World Cups, memes, um, everything far and wide and in between. Today we're going to be talking about mostly the Euros. We're going to do a quick preview. We're going to talk some Liverpool. We're going to have a couple guests in here, and we're just going to have a good time. We're going to keep it friendly. We're going to keep it PG. You, you know how we usually do it. Everybody's calm and collected. Nobody gets agitated or has fraudulent views about anything. This is 100% professional stream. Uh, thank you guys for coming, and we'll start introducing our guest hosts. First off, I have uh, somebody over here who is a Manchester United fan. He's calm, collected. He likes to win debates. Uh, goes by the name of Cart. Cart,
Good
introduce yourself.
evening. Good evening, Mordecai. Thank you for the lovely introduction.
Yeah, how's it going? How's your week?
It's going okay. I accidentally shaved my beard too short, so now I feel
It looks
fat.
fine. It looks
I
fine.
feel I feel like a fat ass.
No, if anything, you look slimmer.
I
Some,
appreciate that, but I look like a
yeah.
fat ass. It's okay though because you
I
know
actually need to.
the weight is just a number.
Well, you actually lost weight by trimming.
Technically, I did, but then I ate a bunch of food.
Yeah, the calories come and go. Um, Also, we have our number one Madrid correspondent. Uh, he loves all things Madrid. He has no fraudulent takes. He calm, collected, does not get angry, and he certainly doesn't laugh at everybody. Uh, we have Bottle. Bottle, how's it going?
Hello, it's doing good. It's good. See, that was a very good take right there. Very
Oh,
good speech.
how's your week going?
My week is going good. Just enjoying the football, getting to relax at work, and ready for the
Is,
season.
is it stress-free football the best? Like not having to care like who wins or who loses?
It's definitely nice. I might have to take a page out of my Odo's book. So
Yeah,
I'll just, you know,
you don't have to worry about injuries. Even if they get injured, they'll be ready by the time the
right, man. I'll just go watch another team at that point and go support
yeah, yep.
them.
So,
Yeah, do that.
um, good week. I believe that's everybody in the chat so far.
Is Kesku still here?
Oh yeah, this is a great match between Real Madrid and Liverpool.
Oh, what is this?
Yes,
Who put
yes,
this on the screen?
It's a monumental match right here.
yes,
How'd
yes.
this get
When
on the
Salah
screen?
It was an incontroversial moment of the
This is the
UCL game.
2018 Champions League final. Sergio Ramos put in his audition tape for the WWE and
excuse me.
power slam Salah to the
Absolutely not.
ground.
Salah and Ramos were just hugging, and then they fell. That's all it was.
Oh my God.
You never give like a family member a bear hug. That's
This,
all it
this
was.
angle makes it look not so bad. It's like Salah just
Yeah, I
looks
mean, you do
small.
see.
They
Yeah.
got tangled up. They got tangled up.
Listen, it was
I've
just a
moved past
bad,
this
unlucky
moment.
case. They both were
I know.
fighting
I
to
built.
get it.
I brought it up on purpose because you guys were talking to
I
each
know.
other.
Today's a
I know.
non today's a non-aggressive day for me. As a
Me
host,
too.
I
Me
have to
too.
keep
Me
the
too.
utmost I have the utmost, respect for my colleagues and for the
Yeah.
co-hosts that are in here.
Do you want me to just bring up
Usually how,
posts and you
yeah,
talk
yeah,
about them?
did this is how I
Oh
always
shit.
remember Cart hosting. So I'm trying to follow in his footsteps.
There you go.
Unbiased takes only.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, I saw that actually.
Pretty big news.
But I thought that the Times reported this earlier, right? I was, casually strolling through the Red Devils subreddit, and at first it was a tier 1, but I think it's been removed to tier 3, and the Guardian removed one of the big contributors to the article. But
It
it's still semi-credible.
it seems like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think it's just the fee now.
Oh, Kesu is gonna join us today. Kesu, welcome to the stream. First time on the show. First time on. I can hear you fine. First time on the show, Kesu. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. And cheers from Finland.
Yeah, I was just
Oh,
about to
nice.
say, let's do an introduction for Kesu. Kesu, you're
Yeah,
from Finland. Sorry, this is just this is a new situation, so I thought I'd just kind of take the lead on it.
Oh, go for it.
Do
Go
it,
for it.
just
Go
do
for
it.
it. Go
Yeah,
for it. Introduce him, Cart.
Good evening, everyone. Guys, this is Kesu. He's been with us for years, but never on the show. This is his first time on the show. Say hello to YouTube, Kesu.
Hello, YouTube.
And
Cheers from
everyone
Finland.
everyone in the YouTube comments is saying change your profile picture to a Finnish flag. That's what they're saying.
Oh, I need to change it to Jari Litmanen. Because
Or Jari
is the
Litmanen.
king. There is
What-
only one king, and it's Jari Litmanen.
What is your first memory of Jari Litmanen?
I read about him, and he was always injured.
He was always injured.
It was on the... Yeah,
Oh
he always
no.
had some issues.
What about Hippia?
I'm not a Liverpool fan, so I don't know.
Isn't he Finnish?
He is Finnish, Sami, yeah. He was
He
the
played- looks
captain
like he-
for Liverpool before Steven Gerrard.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he played for Barcelona, Finland. Who else? Ajax.
Litmanen? Ajax.
Okay.
He's a Ten Hag product.
The Ten Hag influence is strong with Litmanen. That's very true. All right. Well, Kesu, welcome to the board. It sounds like
Thank you.
please change your profile picture when you get a chance. And yeah, welcome in.
I
Back
will.
to you, Mordecai.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you for the everybody out here, what club do you support?
I support Manchester United.
No, I'm talking about Kesu.
United.
Oh.
United.
Oh.
He's a United fan.
Look at that.
You didn't know?
And
You didn't know?
well,
Yeah.
he doesn't have the crazy takes, so it's kind of hard to like.
All right. How about this news? Nuri Sahin.
How do you feel about?
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna ask you, Cart, because this is still breaking news, right?
What?
Ten Hag stays, right? Ten Hag stays. So I was gonna ask Kesu how he feels about Ten Hag staying.
I feel alright about it, actually.
You good?
Yeah. First, I thought it would be a mistake, but then again, when you look at the stats and finals and everything, I think it's alright. He deserves 1 year at least. That's my 2 cents.
Nice. That's good. Some stability doesn't hurt United, They have something
Yeah.
building. 2 cups. The most successful coach since Pep Guardiola right now, right? Right, Cart?
Yep. Yeah. I thought you were talking to Kesu. My bad.
So big things going on at United now. And it seems now that they've agreed terms with them, or at least stabilized their coaching, they're going to move on to their recruitment.
I
What
think
do you think
Kesu's
about the
playing video
Braithwaite?
games. We'll remove him while he's playing games for a bit.
Oh, it's
Braithwaite.
okay.
Braithwaite is. I like the signing, man. I have a feeling it's going to go through. I just have a feeling.
The partnership is good.
Yeah,
They
he's like
suit,
what
he suits each other. Yeah,
6'5" or something.
yeah. So they'll
He's
cover both.
bipedal and he's ambidextrous, right? So it'll be
He
nice.
can
I
play on
think
both sides.
he can play on both sides. A lot of people are talking about him, Martinez playing left back now, but I think,
Interesting. As,
yeah, I think,
as
yeah,
a left back, he works a lot better.
he's never played left
But
back.
does he
So,
have the passing? Does he have the passing?
who works a lot better?
Lisandro.
We have never seen him at left back.
But he's quick, right?
He's okay, but we haven't seen him. I don't know why people are saying he'd be a great left back. We haven't seen him at left back.
Well, he has the profile of one. I think that's what. He looks like a left back.
I
At
don't
least
think
to me, he
he.
does.
I don't. Maybe he doesn't have the endurance that it would require for a left back.
Yeah, left back, you have to run back and forth a lot. I'm
Yeah.
surprised I'm surprised Trent doesn't get as many hamstrings as he does. Well, then again, he doesn't track back as much. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he doesn't track back.
I'm
Well, he
totally
does, but he's
confused
not
by
quick.
Trent.
Why?
Trent is the ideal Diego Simeone right wing back. Right? That's what he is.
Mm,
I
yeah,
don't.
but
I
the-
can't. What other clubs do you see him at?
well, he'd be
He would
good at
not
Real
be
Madrid
on
because
the table.
other players would play for him.
That
And he
Yes,
sort
I
of
would
did
take
that.
him.
he wouldn't work at Madrid, is what you said? Or Bottle, your thoughts?
I
don't
think
know.
he would work at. I think he would be perfect for Madrid. Too perfect.
He would fit like a glove.
A little bit too perfect. And before I liked him being friends with Bellingham, but now I don't like it anymore. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, man.
There
Yeah,
he
you gotta
is.
come, man.
Oh my god. Get this out of here.
There he
It's
is.
happening.
Jesus.
It's happening, man.
He could go on a
Hey,
free next year.
Robin's gone. He doesn't want to be there anymore.
He
Gotta
could
come to us.
negotiate on his own in February
Hmm?
or in
That's,
January.
that's why we're giving COPA one more year. We're going one more year without a right back. That's the plan.
Unbelievable.
That's
Madrid is the
what's
worst club there is.
done.
Just call them Liverpool FC. Part 2. Take all our players.
Hey man, they're not your players.
There we go. Yeah, this makes more sense.
Hey, this ain't the
That's
MLS
better.
where you can just call it on a
That's way
player.
better. That's way
I
better.
thought. Yeah, I figured
He,
he might
he
like that
can't
one
leave,
better.
right? He can't leave, right?
No, I
There's no
don't
way.
think he
There's no
can
way.
leave.
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
Why would
Cart,
he- why would
Cart.
he
If he left, you know those comments you've made before of a downward trend.
Yeah.
Then we can start talking about those downward trends.
See, I think
Those-
Salah
those
and
we-
VVD past their prime is already put you guys on a downward trend. That's
I don't
that's
think
all.
VVD is past this. I think VVD has 2 more years. Salah, I'll give him this season. But if we could cook Darwin, Darwin needs to go to the left, and Diaz needs to go to Barca. But Barca's never gonna pay the wages either, unless MLS gives them crazy money.
These are the title odds for next
So
season.
far,
City first,
Interesting.
Arsenal
They have
second,
Chelsea in 4th.
Chelsea in fourth, United in
No,
sixth. That's what I was saying. I think sixth the minimum for United. That's what I was saying.
what? No,
That's what I
no.
was. That's what I
You
said
guys
the other
need that
day.
fifth. You guys need that 5th spot. Newcastle does not have a better team than you, and they have FFP regulations to worry about. So they have to sell players.
But you guys are
need that 5th
third.
spot.
Don't get top four, that'll do
Yeah,
better.
that tracks. Outsiders, new manager. I would be g- get us into quarters and a top 4 finish is good enough for slots first year.
I'm curious to see how if you have the same energy you had for Ten Hag as you have for Slot.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, well, I'm
He's already
curious
on the
to
hot
see
seat.
it.
He's already on the hot seat. He
What
has
do you
to
mean
make
he's
top
already on
4
the
this
hot
year.
seat? Why?
Well, all his eyes on him. He has all eyes on him. We want to see what he's we've gotten used to a certain style of football. We've gotten used to a certain expectation from
Right.
the from our players. So if there's a drop off, then we know he's maybe the job's too big for him. So yeah, 100%, we're gonna have the same energy. At least I am. I
If
mean, he's not Klopp. I mean, I can't write off a season. You know, like
let
that's
let's say you guys go on a losing streak, just for
correct.
example, and he gets
Yeah.
fired before Christmas. Who do you want to come in after him?
It has to be Xavi Alonso.
Okay, you're not getting Xavi Alonso, bro.
What if he
Ap-
starts?
ap-
What if Bayern's you know goes
Destroying
100%
him.
the first 4 games? Yeah, is he gonna want to stay there a whole season?
Okay, that's a lot of ifs now, but I don't think you're
Yeah.
getting okay outside of Xavi. The reason I'm saying that is because I think Xavi Alonso is going to Madrid, right, Bottle?
Jesus
It's
Christ!
not confirmed. It's
What
just
is this
heavily.
club? You
Listen,
guys just
that's
want
why
all
it's
our
frustrating.
players and
See, I was almost forgetting to say that too. Imagine Trent in that Frimpong role with Xavi.
we're actually
I think
with from
Trenton, no, the Frimpong role is totally different though. He's a
it's
dribbler.
basically an attacking fullback. That's what it is.
No, he's a straight up winger, attacking winger. I mean, he technically was a
wing
fullback. Nah, I would say he's just like a right
It,
mid.
if we lose Trent, we have to get Frimpong this summer.
So I think they're different
I don't think
profiles.
it's
Does he have
it's-
that good passing?
I won't lie to you. That's a pretty bad replacement Frimpong for Trent. Like he can't.
Well,
He can't really
there's
defend.
no other Trent. That's the problem.
Frimpong would be like a Salah replacement.
It's not even Salah. It's like more like if you play a 3 at the back type of deal, which I don't think you guys would go to do.
No,
I can't see that.
not our profile.
Yeah, so it's like Frimpong is just not really the case for you guys. Like I understand it'd be difficult to replace Trent, but I don't think Frimpong's the right place to look.
Chat saying Manchester City will win easily. Pep last season. Slot does not have as much pressure as Ten Hag. What do you think, Mordecai?
Well, I think given United's last season or the previous season, I think he already starts in the hot seat, right? So that
Ten Hag?
the knives, yeah, the knives are out for Ten Hag, even though he stayed, correct?
I
Finishing
don't-
8th.
Maybe.
Okay,
Maybe.
let's say
I don't think
United lose their first 3 games.
so. Not from
Liverpool
me.
Liverpool lose their first 3 games. Who's in the hot seat more? I think at that point, I think Ten Hag is in the hot
If
seat. Right?
Liverpool lose their first 3 games
Yes.
and United lose their first 3 games, who's in the hot seat?
Yeah.
And see, this is where you and I differ, right?
Mhm.
From your perspective, you're saying table doesn't lie, right? That's your favorite line.
Correct.
And the way I respond to this question you have debunks that the table does lie. Okay? Because say you played very good in those 3 losses and lost all the games versus if you played like shit in those 3 losses and lost all the games. I think the manager who played shit football would be under more pressure than the manager who played great football.
What about
And
the manager who played
No,
crap
but no.
football but won
But
the games?
listen. But they are the table makes them look the same according to you, right? So they're essentially the same in your eyes. Those 2 teams.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm saying I don't see those 2 teams as the same because of what the table says. I see them totally different. One team could be trending up, and one team could be trending down.
After in the first 5 games, you really can't. Really
No.
can't say. I would say after January, you could really see like the table's the table after January. I think we can all agree.
Okay. All right. I disagree, but okay. I think over 38 games, if you're missing VVD and Salah, and they're still in your squad, they're just injured, and you finish in table X or position X, that doesn't mean your squad is where the table says it is. I think it's somewhere else when you have those players who come back. That's the difference between you and I. But I guess you can mental gymnastics it.
Well, if you're 2 players away from missing out on your target, then were you really there to begin with?
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
I think so.
City can win the league without KDB and name player, right?
Okay.
So that means they belong in first.
As
With
far
or
as
without them.
winning, the league goes, sure. But I think you're saying table don't lie, right?
Yeah, the table doesn't lie.
Well, I'm saying I'm not take the championship out of it, right? Winning the championship's winning the championship.
An example of when it does lie, then, Cole?
I just did. 2 teams lose all their games. One team
No,
plays
I mean,
amazing.
Like, a good example, a season where it lied. Not a hypothetical. I mean, bring up a season where it lied.
Well, Cart's
this year
argument
United.
was yeah.
This year,
We've been having this argument all season. Yeah.
that's how this discussion began.
Well, I mean, it definitely didn't.
Cart says that because they had injuries, their position in the table is not where they should be at.
It's not reflective of the squad.
Compare, like, the injuries of United and Madrid this season?
No, it's not reflective of our of our first
No,
team.
you're in a different league. Yeah, you're in a different league. There's different.
I'm just saying, like, we've probably had as many injuries as United this season.
Yeah, but it's not your
if
first
you wanted
season.
to go down that road, you would have to go look at like somebody like Newcastle or Chelsea who had tons of injuries.
Man,
Yeah,
I understand, man. I mean, Newcastle like finish above you with their injuries. Like,
does the
But to
table
answer your question again-
Does the table reflect the season? Yes, probably. Maybe that's I could agree with you there, but I don't think it reflects the quality of the team.
The quality of the team, yeah.
No. I think it reflects maybe the quality of the team during that season, and then right when the last match day ends,
I get what you're saying.
you gotta forget about the table then, as far as quality goes and how
I
good
agree
the
with-
squad actually is.
Look, I could make this concession. We'll say, I agree with you that is the case up until January, December, like Christmas. I think before then you can't really make that judgment, and I don't think a lot of people do. But right around that Christmas time is when you start deciding, is this team good or is this team bad?
Okay.
And I know you have those you have those caveats of injuries, which I know is fresh on your mind. But in my opinion, a team's good or bad depending on where they are on the table in January or around that Christmas time.
Sure. I mean, yeah. I'm just talking about like
Yeah, I get your
if
argument.
2 teams lose 38 games, right?
Yeah, but one plays well.
But one plays well and one plays poorly, and one has a bunch of injuries and one doesn't, and one is a first-year manager and the other is in its 7th year, right? You're gonna judge them totally differently, you know.
I think both of them are getting fired. To be honest with you.
Both would probably get fired, but if you ask me who is in the hot seat, it's the one who didn't play good football and had a team that was been there for a while, etc. Anyways, all right, guys, our special event of the evening is here. Mordecai, thank you for hosting.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate that. Let's clear the stage for the man of the hour. Okay. Let's get a countdown.
Did he do 2 separate timers? Well, I'll probably be just as lackluster as that. But welcome, guys. It's Banana Clips, whatever you want to call me. I don't care. Here to walk you through the Copa America, not the Euros, as somebody earlier who actually got an actual intro said. But we will walk you through it. Maybe we'll start with a little, we have a prelude night before. Some people are already going to wake up and it's Friday for them. So we'll look ahead to just that match specifically. Maybe we'll look through a couple more, have the predictor up, and then full into Copa. Full into Copa. I'll be real. Some of them are hard to make. There's a clear kind of all 16 are listed, have their own dedicated slides. All 16 teams, right? We have 4 groups of 4. But it was very hard to get some of these. Some of these were playing qualifiers for CONCACAF against Caribbean teams. Some just aren't playing since March in Venezuela's case and just are only bringing 3 attackers to the tournament. But we'll discuss that. So we don't really have some full lineups, but we do have most of the juicy bits. Key ones for you guys to watch out for, teams that are still playing in and around this time. Argentina playing less than 24 hours. Nothing huge. I believe it's El Salvador. I could be wrong, but that's one to look at. Most of the other teams have already played. We'll discuss more about friendlies to kind of, are those the litmus test? Is it really not? We'll discuss it because this is a whole different competition as well. Whole different game flow. We'll get into discussions maybe about Euros and the first year of this. Will it kind of create its own sort of sphere of football? Because I think CONMEBOL with the mix now of CONCACAF teams, you will see that. And so it's a good discussion we had. I think in and around this group about, is the Euros the hardest competition in the world? Is this something that can rival it? So hopefully we can start soon. They've all been introduced. They've been talking. The 3 of them are here. Let's see how we do. Mord, how you been? How you feeling about L3? I don't know who you're
Oh,
supporting.
yeah. I'm not having any.
Do have hope. Do have hope. Don't look at 2 similarities of 2 different games and go, well, but we played the lesser squad, so what does that say about us?
I mean, I
We get
watched
it.
the games, but I don't expect. I expect them to get out of the group. I guess I'll say that.
We'll talk about that. Okay, interesting. But we will
Yeah.
talk about that too. So, bottle. We're gonna teeter on real farmers, like real farmers from South America. I don't want any comments of that because some of these are ballers, and you don't have any knowledge, I believe, on Club CONCACAF or CONMEBOL, right?
I do not pay attention to some of the smaller leagues. Yes.
We say smaller, but some of them do rival the tops. We'll get there too. But yes, do keep that in mind with some of the teams, Bottle. But I'm interested to see what you think. Just rough off, is it Argentina or bust for you as a tourney?
Yep. I'm sure we'll have a lot of good discussions.
Alrighty then, and then Cartwheel, get your fraud ass out here. Yeah, we spiced it up a little.
Good evening.
Oh, real yank. All right, I liked it. I like the get up.
What do you mean? This is what I normally
like
wear. When the Copa's on, when the U.S. are in the tournament, this is what I wear every day.
Well, it's the first time, so this is the first time seeing you like this. Well, it's not.
Grocery store, filling gas, getting some donuts. You know, I love donuts.
Fair enough. Everyone loves donuts.
You know, crack.
As a certain someone's not here to fill that narrative, so I won't be here to fill it. So, unfortunately.
Okay.
You're not gonna beat those allegations.
What
He may or may
allegations? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
just
just a
saying.
patriotic American. Is that such a crime these days?
No, you can be
All right.
patriotic.
You know?
I have American flag outside my house.
No, you have a Liverpool flag outside your house. Don't lie.
During the season, yeah. But it's about to be
Unbelievable.
4th of July.
If
Gotta
you had
get
to
with the
choose
spirit.
between the USA or Liverpool, what would you pick?
Liverpool, 100%.
Okay, this is
I already had to
this is
think about
crazy
that.
talk.
If
This is
you
crazy
could give me
talk.
my same job, making the same amount of money, and move me to Liverpool right now, I'll be gone. You wouldn't see me again. Well, you would still see me, but
guys,
I'd be...
spam it in the chat. Mord the fraud. Spam it in the chat. Mord the fraud.
Gone.
Okay,
Gone.
Kesu. We're forgetting about Kesu. Hold on. We got to get Kesu in
Oh,
here.
Yep,
Kesu, your profile
Oh.
picture.
Yeah, how do I change it?
Never mind. It's all good. It's all good. Go ahead. Sorry, Banana.
How do I change it? Wait.
You go to
You
your
can just figure it out. You got it. You're a smart guy. All right, here we go. Banana,
Go to
you
settings
got a
on your
profile
profile.
picture is missing
Hit
as well.
profile.
All right, let's
give me
continue.
some
Continue. Yeah, Peru, if you want to come on the show, you're welcome to come on as well. Let me get the link for
Send that
you.
link.
If you feel like coming on, hop on. I think it's... There it is. Sorry, Banana. Yeah, continue with what you were doing. Alrighty.
They can see it. They can see it.
Now they can see.
All right. I'm trying to see. Well, we went through it. It goes by groups, but we'll start it out. So I'm sure everyone knows the all boring stuff. It's the first time we're doing this type of. I think it's what is it? The largest it ever was 10 or 12. The last one was 12 or 10, I believe. Either way, we've moved up to 16, a proper format, an OG Euros format before money, but this is money pumped into it. So it's got a good, interesting mix. I think people look at it and go, "There's clear." You look here and you go, "There's a clear number 1, 2." Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Here you think there is a clear 1 or 2. I don't think there is. Here there's 3, all going for it. Who knows? This one, we'll get there. They're frauds though. Just to start it off, because I don't really want to delve too much. I think we could just start there because it's like the biggest breaking news that most people here know. Jesse Marsh, Canada. Boys, how we feeling? A 0-0 in Europe to the French. Looking,
It looks
it's
good.
all right. It's just
Dang,
that
put
they
a
got
picture.
destroyed in the other game, yeah. So it's kind of hard. I think it's kind of hard to judge all three teams based on their games so far. They've had a lot of like Jekyll and Hyde moments where they play well. Even Mexico played slightly well against Brazil, um, but they had those other games where they just all three teams just absolutely got destroyed.
yeah, it's also because of the misinformation of a lot of the squads. So there's some like I would say just to preference this for everybody. I wanted to get this out quick, but some of these are still in
Preliminary.
yeah,
Preliminary.
phase of the squads. Some are, some aren't. Like with Argentina, I still believe they are. So they're still playing one more friendly, and then I think they make cuts, and then they have that last week.
When do the squads do? Is it like next week sometime?
That's
When
what
do
I
they have
couldn't find any info of. I
Oh,
couldn't
man.
find any info of that. That's what was kind of weird. But
Gotcha.
for the most teams that people care about, we have everything. The one that's kind of some of them are kind of wonky because we had to pull up FootMud because the app I was using I couldn't find them. Like I couldn't find any faces. So we'll just start there. But for the first group, I think we're good for the most part. But we'll start. We'll kind of just go through the teams and the narratives to start. Definitely to start, Comey Bowl. You have
there's your profile picture right there of Nunez. You need to put a profile picture on your name. It's like a empty dude right now.
We might. I'm not sure yet. We've left it inconspicuous.
I'm talking about
you.
Oh, you're gonna change your profile picture in on the stream?
Yeah, we got a way we're doing this,
Oh, my bad.
We do this.
So the banana. So you having no profile picture is intentional.
Yeah, 100%. Also, my Google settings got reset, so it made it even better now. I can just But
Okay.
to carry
cool.
on with it, to carry on, I think the top two corners need no introductions. For Argentina, they're pretty much rolling up with the same. Otamendi's not going to start. That's 100%. the one change, I think. We might see a lot more in the midfield. Maybe the attack. I don't think they're going to go that adventurous in the attack, though. But it will be interesting. They have had one loss, of course, in Argentina. It was back in November of 23 to Uruguay 2-0 with Marcelo Bielsa at the row. Are we getting too hyped on Uruguay? Some CONMEBOL fans on the whole squad? I don't know. We'll get there. But some believe that they're running on juice of World Cup qualifiers and a new manager bounce. Then you have Colombia, who most U.S. fans need no more introduction. A 5-1 in your home soil, especially in the DMV. Just to highlight that, I got to say that. Never realized how many Colombians there were in the DMV. Shout out. Wish Zeno was here for that shout out, but he's not here. But I think it's 23 games undefeated in total. Qualifications, everything. Friendlies, everything. A real big dark horse, some people feel. The team to keep out for. For Mord, I think you know what that moment was. You know, they're still riding on that too. Trust me. That diss song, I don't think we can do the diss song because of copyright reasons on YouTube. But I don't think it doesn't beat the Serbia song because Serbia has a fire Euro song. You got to check it out. But
The Scotland one is kind of funny. I've been seeing it a lot on
but
TikTok.
kind of thoughts on them? Because we'll get more into Uruguay, trust me. But I think first, like, I think Luis Diaz, this is more. I'll be real.
I think
He's
they're
stuck in more. He's stuck in more.
yeah,
In my opinion.
they're a really good side. I mean, they're definitely punching above their weight at the moment, and they look bright. Really interested to see how far they'll go. I mean, right now, with Brazil not being as great, I feel like Brazil is kind of. I don't really see them as an outright favorite. I don't. I honestly I think Brazil's below Uruguay right now. So I definitely think that Colombia can make a push for at least going to semis. Who's in their group? Can you go back to the groups? I need to check really quick. Top three go through, correct?
No, it's just two.
Just two. Colombia, Brazil. Oh yeah. They're definitely getting through that group.
People have one of those teams down there. We'll get there.
I can also see Mexico being in the B group as second place winner. Yeah. Mexico has such an easy group. They got so lucky with that.
They really didn't. Last team to shout out from CONMEBOL, kind of in like a top 5 kind of rankings. I'll be real with you, from my personal opinion. Ecuador has a great talent pool from one club. I wouldn't say one club, but one club I followed in particular recently.
Is that your Colo Colo?
No, that's Chilean, by the way. Jesus.
Right on.
We're gonna get there, but Independiente de Valle has been exceptional what they've done. That's Moises Caicedo for you. That is Pacho at Frankfurt, linked to Liverpool, and now another bright star in the making. He's going to start at camp for them, and Kendrick Paez. Guado, this has to be a farmer you've heard of. Please to God, you've heard of. The floor is yours. He's special. I think he's my dark horse. Mr. Paez. If you've seen anything, this is for the floor, but I'm just letting you know.
I can't say I've actually watched him live, but of course I've seen all the clips and whatnot, especially since he's already transfer arranged for Chelsea, I believe.
Yeah, I can't remember if it's this next coming summer or the one after. No, it's next summer. Yeah.
And probably next summer because I think he's still not 18. Well, yeah, I mean, definitely the kid, like, obviously from clips, it's easy to say he looks good. I can't really say much more than that. I'd be a liar to say I know of him too much. I can only know as much as other people show on clips. So, highly rated, obviously, by people that actually watch him. So, that's always a positive. But generally, I mean, a lot of players you can see in the past also are highly rated. Look how they came out. So don't want to get too hyped too soon, but I wish him the best of luck.
card or anything, or is it purely Yankee?
Oh, sorry. I think we just went through a time warp. Chat. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited because for freaking USA's in it, man. Okay, the fucking USA's in the goddamn competition. We're coming for the jugular of all these little CONMEBOL teams. Okay, and that's just the way it is. Okay, we are a team who has a chip on its shoulder. We are the eternal underdogs in the football world. And we're gonna whoop some ass, okay? We're gonna take at least one of their scalps. Right? We're gonna be the underdog. Some games we're gonna be the favorite and we're gonna lose, fine. But we're gonna be the underdog in one of these games, and we're gonna take the scalps of one of these guys. Uruguay, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia. I mean, a lot of the teams are better than us, right? Would you say,
I would
Banana?
say you're the underdog.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we're underdogs, okay? And so we're what?
What makes you think you're the underdogs?
I think Brazil, Uruguay, Colombia, Argentina. I'd even say Ecuador, maybe even Peru are all better than us. I think they can easily beat us if they played well. All right, we're in like fifth. We're fifth best.
Well, U.S. is home, right?
Yeah, but it's never a home game in the U.S. The U.S. is everyone's home, so all the teams feel at home in the U.S. Every single person in the world feels at home in the U.S. That's the beauty of the U.S.
Stop it.
I'm serious. That's what it's about, bro. Anyways, Banana, I think Banana's, yeah, I don't know. Who's your favorite? You said Uruguay bottle because of Valverde?
I just said if anyone was gonna win it, it might as well be Uruguay because not even just Valverde. I like Bielsa. I like him as a coach. I think it was kind of sad how his tenure ended at Leeds, but he did a lot of good over there. And it's nice to see when he's got like a big crop of players he can pick to fit his system. And you're kind of seeing how he's cooking. So it's always nice to see.
And Bottle, is Darwin going to have a good tournament or a bad tournament? And you can't say... oh, sorry. Mordecai. Sorry. Mordecai, do you think Darwin will have a good tournament or a shitty tournament?
I think he's going to blow up, man. I think he's going to blow up.
I love it, dude.
By the end of this tournament,
I'm
going to be making the argument that Darwin Nunez should be Ballon d'Or winner.
I will say he's probably going to be able to stat pad pretty easily. Like, I understand we want to say these teams are all good enough. Look at these teams. Like, don't let stat.
Whoa! This is a stacked tournament. What are you talking about?
There are maybe 6 good teams.
No.
Like Ecuador is nice and all, but generally they're still pretty shit overall.
Maybe Banana will take us through that aspect of it. Peru in chat is saying not this year. Peru is terrible this year, but the U.S. are having their own issues. I think he's saying that because I thought that Peru was better than us, but I guess not. Venezuela is another team.
No, stop it, please. Like,
well, we're gonna look at the squads. Let's not make it about this all the time, though. But Bottle,
you can make these predictions without looking.
I know. Let's try not to take it back to this point, though. Let's try not to take it back to this point where Euros is more difficult or whatever. You know, let's not take it there. Let's try to let's put that on the back burner.
I can put money right now. I'll put the house on Argentina, Uruguay in the final.
Okay, put some. Are you a betting man?
No, but I'll give that to Stefan. He knows too, man. He knows what's the final's gonna be like. Everyone knows.
I mean, you're just saying who the favorites are. Are they the odds-on favorites?
Yeah, I mean Brazil are looking pretty trash. I mean, obviously Argentina have the easiest route to the final, so they're guaranteed.
Okay.
And then again, it's like Uruguay, like Brazil is the hardest person they gotta beat.
Yeah.
And generally Brazil are not up to standard because they have they're missing key players that you'd like to have in a team, like fullbacks. Like imagine it's basically like the Belgium of like South America. Like they have so many good players in so many positions, and then it's just the defense is always lacking in some
Who do
way
you
or
think's
form.
Who do you think is going to be player of the tournament?
They're probably gonna give it to Messi. It's his last Copa America. It'd be surprising if they didn't give it to him.
Mordecai.
Um, I don't know, man.
Dang, dude. All right.
I don't know.
Okay. Banana, you back?
Yeah, I'm back, but
Oh,
just trying to
sweet.
do something real quick.
Okay. All right. Forget about it. If it's too complicated, we just leave it. There
No,
we
it's
go.
pissed me off.
Okay. We're trying to,
All right,
guys.
either way.
Banana's trying to change his profile picture on StreamYard, and he's having trouble
How
doing it.
about you just put something on his profile picture?
Okay.
As
That's a good idea. I got the perfect thing.
That'll give him some motivation.
I got the perfect thing. Hold on, let me find it.
Banana, how pissed
I
would
don't-
you
I
be
had
if Messi wins the Ballon d'Or again?
Just because of some bullshit like 5 goals, 4 pens, and a Copa win. And like, what is it, like 11, 12 goals and 13 appearances at Inter this season?
Yeah.
He hit the puta madre.
There we go. There's your profile picture. It's only on the stream, so that's all that matters. There you go. Go ahead, Banana. Back to you. I'm gonna do this. Looks weird.
To the awesome section of what I like to call the young guns, we have CONCACAF. This isn't all. These are the ones people really care about. They always like to have a shit show down here in Jamaica. The Reggae Boys will do what they love to do. I forget the nickname they've been given. But we already know Damari Gray's not there, and also Leon Bailey. So this is pretty rough. And sadly, Cart, your boy from Carrington, is not there either. I don't know why. Thought that he might be. He's not. Canada, kind of touch base on. US, touch base on. Fat L3, we know about him. So we kind of know kind of the basis of the competition. So now let's see if we can go through it. Let's see if the fixture congestion can allow some teams to do it. Group A. Group A is Argentina, of course, Peru, Chile, Canada. Started one off, of course, Argentina. If you have any problems with my lineup, go suck a fat one. Did enough analysis. They do not need a double pivot, at least in the group. When it does come to that, then you'll put Paredes back in. But I want everybody to know this. Paredes at Roma this season was average at best. I would play Palacios. But Scaloni does not like Palacios. So that's probably what they'll do. But that's my personal opinion. The front three is pretty much interchangeable how you want to play it. But Messi's behind them. So, I don't know. Bottle, what do you think? Is it an arrogant lineup? I don't really think so. I think it's well balanced, but you know.
I mean, I think generally this lineup looks like it's made to try and just about to just score like 20 goals in the group stages. That's what I look at this lineup and see. Like they're about to step at the hell out of all these teams. That's what they're really trying to get.
Even this one, even though we haven't talked about it much yet. Still,
this lineup.
no, I'm talking about Chile. I had the mouse on Chile.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, generally, I mean, Chile got some nice little. I like. I don't know. Is Ben Barrington? Yeah, Ben Barrington Diaz. I think he switched to Chilean nationality. I kind of like him a little bit, even though he's kind of an average Premier League player. You know, that's pretty
But he's
good.
chaos, and we'll get to that. He's chaos.
I
He
mean,
is
they're still
chaos.
playing Sanchez in big old 2024.
Hey,
So make that.
hey, hey, a certain somebody hit his pen, and the guy who's going to start for the quote unquote frontrunners sent his to Pluto and sent them packing home in the round of 16. Mind you, mind you. There's all perspectives and everything, you know? When it comes to clutch moments, he's not clutch. The other guy you're talking about is clutch. I'm just saying. I'm just saying about this group.
Martinez.
Yeah,
I'm at-
I've seen literally the two of them in a penalty shootout this calendar year, and this guy skied it. Lautaro Pauti
yeah.
skied it.
I
I'm
don't
just
want to
saying.
judge them based off just pens. Like, okay, if you're going to be in a pen shootout, you can have Sanchez, but generally over 90 minutes, I mean, Sanchez. I mean, again, he's still got quality, but just man, was he 34 now? It does affect you at that age.
I
Like,
think
it's
he's
not
even
like he's going to
older.
be useless, but he's not going to be as helpful as some other players. I would say.
But we'll get,
Albeit Chile don't got a lot of options anyway, so
yeah, true, true. But for the groups, you think clear wipe, they get 9 points.
I think they're going to get 9 points, and they might get double-digit goals.
Goal differential.
Is what? Oh
Okay,
my goodness!
that's
I don't
fair.
even want to think how dirty it's going to be for Argentina in this group.
Mord, anything that sticks out to you? Any howlers?
Um, I don't agree with Bottle that it's going to be a walk in the park. I think a lot of those teams are decently well balanced. I think Canada has a lot of pace. I think Chile is a threat, and I think Peru is very resolute against Argentina. So I don't really. I guess if you put the teams on paper, you would say that Argentina is the best. But I could definitely see a world in which you know they might get through Canada, but I could see Chile and Peru eking out draws. So I don't think it's a given that Argentina are going to stat pad. Although they have the best team in the tournament.
Just before I hand it to our last guest, I believe, on the panel tonight, has anybody seen the viral comp going around of the 2021 final? Just a general question, even throwing it to chat. Anyone seen the comp of Neymar, the 2021 Copa final? Nope. I'm talking to
No, I
I'm
haven't
talking to
seen it.
Nick.
Yes. Yeah, I saw it.
No.
Perfect tee up. Awesome. The guy who's here to see it out.
Yeah.
You think didn't that scare you? Like, I'm not gonna go to them yet because they'll come down the line and the effect of him not there for them.
Oh, well, okay. I've seen the Neymar one, but I thought you were talking about a highlight of the final between Argentina and Brazil.
No, there's a comp going around specifically like the past couple of days, stemming from the
Yeah.
physicality that the old backline truly brought.
Oh,
Specifically
okay.
Otamendi in there. So I'm quoting it to you as a Man U fan with
Okay.
somebody stepping in his position. Does it scare you?
No, so I think Lisandro has that. You know, that's part of him. That's part of Romero, and I think the thing that like this lineup I think will work against teams where they're the favorites, right? Most of the teams, but I think if they were to play like Uruguay, for example, right? I think they need two holding mids here, and
Oh, it would be more balanced, 100%.
oh,
I was.
okay,
These are based for you guys. They have
reference.
depth, so you can reference. They show you the depth, so you can kind of estimate too if you think that way.
Oh,
But
okay,
this
yeah.
is
So
just for the
I
group.
think it would
This
be
is for the
Enzo,
group.
McAllister, and DePaul, and then Martinez would be off. I think that's their best team because I was actually looking at. We were talking in Discord about how most teams, or I was saying how most teams play three at the back, and I was looking at the heat maps of Argentina games, and
Mm-hmm.
DePaul basically covers for Montiel, and plays all along the back line. Right, he's tracking runners. He's not getting forward at all for the most part. Right, for the most part.
Yeah.
If the whole team goes forward, then yes, he goes forward. But like when out of possession, he's cleaning up behind all the center backs, especially behind Montiel when he gets forward. Which is why that would leave McAllister and Messi as your midfield too. And yeah, I think it needs to be McAllister and Enzo and I was wondering, do you know who else they have in that position?
It's really the depth is in the DM/CM position. Your
Yeah.
cams are here. You have Lo Celso, you have
Lo
McAllister, you have
Celso,
Trent.
McAllister. Okay. Who are the sixes? Is it just Paredes and De Paul?
Rodriguez from Betis, who's linked to
Oh, is that Guido
Barcelona
Rodriguez? That guy?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah.
He's been solid. He's not going to start though. You have Palacios too. I think Palacios and De Paul works better, but we'll see what works. I don't know.
Nice.
You have Molina, who was kind of up and down too. Same thing as Montiel, just a lot younger. I think about 4 years younger though.
Yeah, I'm curious to watch how this Argentina team plays, especially with my boy Lisandro, the Butcher. All I got.
Anything else? Moving
Yeah,
on.
McAllister will run this team. So I
Bro,
expect this team
no,
to run.
Martinez.
Your man is at the back.
McAllister needs
Still.
Martinez behind him. Don't worry.
No. Let's get it right. McAllister's the engine of this
When
team.
McAllister hits a 40-meter knuckler from outside the box, he'll go straight to Lisandro Martinez and give him a big hug.
Okay.
That's what he's gonna do.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna go to Messi, but sure.
Nah, he's gonna be like, "Thank you, Lisandro, for bringing the United power."
And Messi's gonna go up. McAllister, thank you for securing my Ballon d'Or.
All right, back to you, Banana. My bad.
No, make something up. I got something that I got to do real quick.
Okay, yeah. So I'd like to see this lineup with Alvarez, Messi, and Di Maria up top. That's such a nicely balanced, like, creative and flowy front three for me, man. That's a beautiful front three.
No Lautaro.
Yeah.
Nah,
Lautaro's a
Lautaro
brick,
can
man.
come off the bench. He can come off the bench if they need a goal. Try to score a goal.
What about grilled nachos, bro?
Him coming off the bench would be nice too, but I don't think he's the level of Alvarez, Di Maria, and Messi. I think all three are much better than Garnacho.
Yeah, those are 100%ers.
All right, next team. I believe it's Peru. Yeah, Peru.
Peru.
So, if you go look real quick and you type in quickest nearest results, and you go look at a 0-0 to Paraguay, and you go look at a 4-0 and a friendly to the DR, the Dominican Republic, and you go look, oh, they beat Nicaragua in a friendly. They're ass. I think they are 10th in CONMEBOL qualifying right now. Ass. They will get 4th place. They might, if Jesse doesn't have them ready to go. I could see them getting 4th, but I don't think he gets 4th to these boys. Like I can't see it. I can't. He actually is not playing the gingham, whatever they call it, pressing that Red Bull's
Gegenpress?
academy. Oh, Austria's gonna have fun with that though. Ralph to the moon. Ralph to the moon. Austria. Everybody who likes betting, Austria to the moon. If you want quick money. But if you know anybody from these squads, let me know. They are mostly from South American leagues. For the most part, most of them. You have a goalkeeper here from Orlando City, decent. Tapia's good. He was at Celta Vigo, decent. Lopez.
Oh, they just said
Plays as a-
Tapia's out.
They're saying Tapia's out.
Yep.
Wow, Tapia's pulled out of the tournament because he's a free agent, and the Peruvian
What's up,
Federation
Iran?
won't pay.
Saying hello to Iran.
That's
Wow.
incredible. That's incredible.
Hey, even more like shithousery to go around. That's great.
That sounds like something Canada would do.
I used to know the Benfica winger that was also from Peru.
Is
I
that
like
Kobe?
Lapadula. It's a fun
Peru,
word. It's a
I'm
fun
asking
word to
you.
say.
I'm curious. Are they 4th to you as well? I think they're 4th, but because I have a clear 2nd in this group, but I'm just curious. Thank you for that info, by the way, because he's literally their best player. He is their anchor, so that makes it even worse for them. a reference for you guys, another player in Europe, Lopez, plays at Feyenoord, but he doesn't play in week out. But left wing that gets forward, gives them
Oh,
some
so
depth.
he's a slot product.
Sure, whatever you want to say. If you want to watch him, sure, watch him.
Oh,
No,
so
he's
now
a
I'm gonna
Ten
have to
Hag
watch
product. He's a Ten Hag product.
Yeah,
Feyenoord?
yeah, exactly. They end up fourth. They're so bad in Comebol. So and
Ev-
Peru, I think that style of transitional play is what's gonna be there.
We have
so.
a new king of the Dutch, and his name is Slot.
Bro,
Yeah,
you
there's-
can't be this. You can't be the king of anything if your name's Slot.
He's the king. He's the king of the Dutch.
Peru, if you could educate me on one more thing, is there a player to watch that I haven't highlighted? I think Lopez is probably the star of this team, if I'm overlooking somebody, let me know. But I think for
Peru,
the general audience,
Peru joined the Discord chat. He needs to join this chat, voice chat. That is.
yeah, that's true. But
Come. You have to click the StreamYard link, Peru. It's a little convoluted, but you got to do that.
he has his name is Peru in it, so I'm gonna be ignorant, naive, and co-sign the pick of saying I think they get fourth. But I wouldn't be surprised if they get there. They're a scrappy little team. I think they could maybe out-scrap, especially in the transition.
I'll join Discord so we can hear.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Oh, he left. Never mind. Sorry.
Huh. Okay. I'll keep a lookout on that. They're attacking mid. I don't know how to pronounce it. Maury, could you help me with this?
Seriously, just the Canadian physicality is enough to beat Peru. Peru says, keep Quispe. If he had a better team with him, he could be the surprise of the tournament. The rest of the team is garbage. Old and outdated. I can do Discord. Oh, he can. Oh well. Okay.
Everyone likes Discord more, my guy.
No, but this is
Proper.
just yeah. This isn't.
All right.
This isn't.
Anyone have any remarks?
All right.
Remarks about what?
Probably fourth fiddle in this group.
Peru. A lot of the people I play football with have the Peru
Yeah,
shirt on.
I have
I always see them.
no opinion. I have no opinion on Peru.
Really?
A lot of the people that I play soccer with, pick up.
I just don't know a lot of their players, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was kind of tough for me. I literally went back and watched probably 20 minutes of one match, and I couldn't do it. And that was from qualifying. It wasn't from any of these friendlies that they did well in. So, yeah. All right, moving on. I believe it's Canada.
Nothing more about Peru?
No. All right, Chile. This team's going to get second. I'm sorry to spoil it. This
Canada?
team is cool. Chile.
Oh, Chile. Oh, I thought you said next team was Canada. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, Chile. So, Chile right here, as my
For
boy
sure.
Bottle wanted to make fun of, we could top it to him. Yes, he could make fun of the fact that you still, and he's still my favorite. A young 11, 12-year-old boy was very impressionable when Banana Clips was. He was my favorite player ever at Arsenal. I thought we had literally hit the jackpot. Different story. Cart, you know what happened there. But this is my cosign. This team's gonna get second for sure. 100% is gonna get second. So Azu, right here, the left back, really good. Really good. He's impressed me every time I watch him, which is literally the last two friendlies and a couple of qualification matches. So, but for me personally, the weakness is I can't believe Bravo's still starting. For me personally, that's crazy. That's actually insane. The backline's a little weak too, outside of him, to be honest with you, from what I've seen too. The pivot's decent, and I think they will be ballsy enough to play a 4-2-3-1 in the groups. So, at least for here, I don't know enough about this kid to comment. I know enough about Dario because he was a wonder kid in the league over in the Danish league. He's a player to watch out for, a little U20 prospect, but he's going to come off the bench. So, yeah. This is the most beautiful jersey in the world from Peru. I'm not sure if you're talking about the Chile one, but the home
Peru.
one literally. Oh, the Peru one? Oh, okay. Which
Yeah,
one? The home or the?
I was saying I play pickup with the people, and then Iran said that he thinks that maybe it was the River Plate one, and then Peru says. So yeah, I was just gonna can I finish that quick remark?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I played pickup with these guys, and it was a Peru shirt because we all called him Peru. That's what we called him. He preferred to be called Peru. That's why I started calling Peru. And that's how I knew it was a Peru shirt. Anyways, back to you.
Another player another player as well, as was mentioned before by Bottle. Diaz really performed well for Sheffield here and there. I remember him getting a chippy goal that literally gave me so much faith, which ended up being nothing. They ended up crashing. I think it was at Anfield, right, Mord? They got a goal on you,
Yeah.
or was it at Sheffield? I forget which game.
No, it was
But he
at.
was it at Sheffield?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he gave me some hope. Had some bright parts in him, but I think Vargas will start. He's just been more preferred, honestly. So get off the bench. They have very decent center back depth as well. Maripon has been pretty good when I've watched him for Monaco. When he played, he was decent. Bado, I'm taking for word from somebody who told me he's legit and he might actually start. So I was taking this off a rough thing because they're still in a preliminary. Mord,
Forgot they
what's
were
the name?
still playing bubble.
Preliminary.
They're still in preliminary squad phase. So that's why it doesn't have a full lineup. But
How
mostly
old
everyone
is
pointed
Isla?
out. Huh?
How old is Isla? The right back.
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm pretty sure. I feel like I've known he's been in the game for a while now.
Valentin Diaz. He's a. I used to play. He was a really versatile player in PES video games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's super like good on the ball, a lot of skills.
36. Bottom.
What's up?
Yeah. Isla's 36.
Oh, he's a
Yeah,
legend,
dog.
bro.
Chile, is Chile over the hill?
Geography wise?
No, I mean like done.
No, I think they get second in
They're
this group.
right on the Patagonian mountains, right? Aren't they near Patagonia?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of the mountain range there?
Oh, I knew you were gonna ask that. Somebody asked me today
Andes?
on some random.
Yeah, it's the Andes. Andes.
Yeah.
They're out in
What's the
Andes.
point in Bolivia that's like 12,000 feet?
Machu Picchu?
No, I'm thinking it's a different name.
Chile-
Moving on.
Well, let's be honest. The Chile is the wildest shape for a country in the world. What
So
other
we
what,
move past football. Okay.
what country
They
has?
just took-
It's just a quick comment on Chile. We can get back to football in a sec.
No, that's good.
Any who has the weirdest country
It
shape?
just
It's
feels
got to be
like they-
Chile.
It feels like they told Argentina you can't have any Pacific beaches.
Exact. Well, I mean, yeah, the mountains separate them. That's the thing.
Well, like, what about the U.S.? Because literally, like, Alaska is like wherever the hell it is. Compared, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody saw
That's
the
true.
map and they're like, yeah, territories though. Is it a
South Africa
territory?
has a hole in it. I think, right? It has a hole in
True.
it. They surround another country. It's like that's not shady.
Oh yeah,
Lesotho.
Lesotho.
All right, sorry. Let's get back to
Is
football.
Eswatini the same way? Eswatini?
Botswana?
No, Eswatini inside of South Africa as well. I think.
I hear Botswana is known for its Botswana buds. It's a type of marijuana.
Interesting. All right, banana.
Valdez as well. If you're a Liga MX fan, he is I don't know if he's a legend to you. I don't know. Won some titles for America. Been decent. Was at Santos Laguna before. I don't know. Been a good player for them. I think he'll ball out for them. And then let's move to the most familiar team I think in this group for some of us to shit on. But I think it's been a decent reshape by this man. And his name is Jesse Marsch. Two things to point out real quick. They have world-class talents, and I do mean world-class talents, in both wing-back positions. Buchanan will play a little higher because Johnston right here. Decent, a little better. His depth right here, Zapthor, is actually supposedly cut from the team. That's one to keep an eye on. There's one other one, but he wasn't on the depth here. Jonathan David, this is his tournament. He's got to do it. His value is so inflated. Anybody thinking of signing him club-wise, don't. This tournament will show you why. Larden,
I mean, it's
don't even
part of
worry.
the thing, right? We signed up like what 70 mil?
Who?
Leo?
They didn't sign him for 70.
No, it was some big price. We got.
Oh no, they want like 40. They want 40 right now, like 40 million euros. He's not even worth that. Trust me. His numbers are
someone
very.
what they bought him for. 'Cause I could have sworn it was a big price.
And then also to the pivot, Ishmael Kone from Watford. Yes, thank you. It's been really decent actually since coming into this role. Same as the guy from Porto, who I'm not going to butcher the name or try to, so I'll leave it as that. But just know Kone and the guy from Porto, they're legit. They'll do the work. This is one saving light for them because this attack is pretty dreadful. I think it's good enough for third. I just don't think it's that good because Laden is literally just a body.
So you don't think
That's
they're
all-
gonna go through?
I don't think they go through. No shape or form.
Wow.
I think best is they get third.
I think I
Seriously.
like Canada over Chile, to be honest with you.
Whoa.
I think they have the pace. I mean, maybe the coach is not there, or there's something going on with Jesse Marsh. I don't know.
Dude, you're talking about
I think
Banana's
he's playing
number
it
2
very
pick.
safe.
You're saying Banana's number 2 okay, this is what has to happen then. You think Banana's number 2 pick is going to get knocked out in the groups. He's going to get grouped. Banana thinks they're going to the final. This sounds like a wager. One of you guys has to eat a Chile.
Whoa! I never said. Hey, Kurt. Come on, my producer. You know better than to. Come on. I'm not doing any more than what I've already
Wait,
done.
you said they're
No.
the second best team in the tournament.
No. I said they get second in this group. Do you know who
Oh.
else is in this group? It's
No, you-
Argentina in this group.
No. When you said Chile, when you.
Oh, my fault. I if I said that, I'm sorry. No, they get
Oh.
second in the group.
I thought you said
Yeah,
that was the
'cause people-
second best team in CONMEBOL.
Oh no. Sorry, I did not. Sorry. If I said that, I'm sorry. But no.
Oh,
They will
did
get
anyone
second.
else hear that,
They-
or am I tripping?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying that much attention to.
Oh,
But
okay.
Peru's bringing up a point. He says Canada will prove how wrong they were in going in for Greg Ball and not Jesse.
Oh yeah, Peru
Are you
heard
talking
it.
about the U.S.? Yeah.
No,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I
no,
heard you
the
say
US
that. I'm not going crazy,
You
just
think-
making sure.
So you think the U.S. will go further than Canada?
We haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
Canada.
I don't see Canada not making out this group.
They're just the more pacey team.
I
Canada.
just think they're gonna get knocked out to Argentina. Realistically, I can't see them even losing to Mexico right now. They're
Well,
not.
they
a
don't.
good team.
They're not
just
going to play
bad.
Argentina on their first knockout.
Yeah, I'm saying they play in the semis, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
If they go through second, yeah, they would go semis. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I mean. Like, I see them. I assume Mexico's probably gonna finish first. It's like I know we're not there yet, but I'm
Yeah.
assuming this is gonna be a semifinal team right here. Albeit, it's not a very good team.
Who,
just
Canada's
think
a
they have-
semifinal team?
I find it difficult to look at these other teams and say they're gonna beat them.
I don't know if Mexico will be there, but if it's Canada versus
I
Mexico,
compl-
I think
I'm like,
Canada beats Mexico.
I'm not quite as extreme as Bottle, but I think this is a good team. I think.
I think
I don't think it's a
All
good
you
team.
need-
I mean,
Listen, all you need is Buchanan, David, and Davies. That's 3 top level attackers or players, right? And I think if the rest can fill in, and you got some other guys who can, you can win games in international tournaments.
I mean, Jesse
I'm
Marsh popped on the bus. We'll see how it goes.
And he's a good
Oh,
manager
is it-
for this style of team.
And the other thing I want to say about Canada is we saw it. That's what I noticed when watching Canada. I think thinking of Canada, the USA, and Mexico, 3 very distinct styles, in my opinion. Right?
Correct.
And when talking about just Canada in specific, I see the French influence in the culture of the players. I can see it, right? It wasn't all about American football in Canada. It wasn't all about American basketball in Canada. It wasn't all about American baseball in Canada. It was hockey. You know, hockey is basically football on ice, right? It's like a totally different culture of sport for them to grow up with, right? So I think I see that in their game, and for that reason, I think they could do something. I don't know semis, but I think they could put on some good performances.
We'll be right back.
I better not see that away.
That
kick.
Canada-Chile game is going to be hyped now.
Yeah, it will be. Oh.
That could be a group decider.
Mm-hmm.
To see who goes through.
I mean, Canada gets some points off Argentina. Why not? Draw. I can see a draw there.
It's the first game too.
Slow
Same by
start.
this tomorrow.
Yeah, slow start for Argentina. That's all. Then they pick it up.
They could also burn out. Like Canada has these like
Yeah, that's
stretches
true.
where they're really good, and they have these stretches where they're terrible. I assume by then Jesse Marsh will know how to play this team. He's had an extended period of time with them now, so I'm hoping they put it together. I think he complements this team a lot. I think their pace works well with Jesse Marsh's system of play, so that's why I think they're gonna go through.
I think it's ballsy that he's the first. I think he is. I think he's the first Canadian manager I've seen who sticks Davies at left back. Doesn't let him get forward.
Yeah.
What's their name?
ballsy.
Doesn't Canada have a special name for their?
Bro, if
they got
anybody knows,
they got bought by the MLS, and now they have MLS in their name or something. The official, or you remember that?
it can't be worse than Socceroos. It can't be worse than
Socceroos is
Socceroos.
cool. I like Socceroos.
Nah, Fib. I couldn't believe that when I'm watching
kangaroos.
this like women's. I know what it is, but it's
Yeah. It's a
Oh,
kangaroo.
It's the Canucks.
nah, really the Canucks. Damn,
Les
fair play.
Rogues. Les Rogues. If you're Rogues, how do you say that in French? The Reds. The Reds. Les Rogues. Les Rogues.
That's how you say it in French.
It's in French. It's Les Rogues. In English, it's the Canucks.
There you go. I think Kone's the only one who speaks French on this team, by the way. Oh no, Bombito too. Yep. Well, maybe David at this point. Who knows?
David for sure.
Maybe.
I bet a lot of them
No,
speak
I've never-
French. You'd be surprised how
I've
many
never-
people speak French in Canada.
If you live in Montreal, yeah. Different story elsewhere though.
Sure.
But you say that, don't be surprised if Davies plays midfield throughout. The kid in front of him who plays at Preston does that role. So I don't know. They need him specifically back post. Because this guy's slow. Cornelius is really slow. So I don't know. Be interesting to see what they do. But this is the lineup. The 4-4-2 is what they've been playing. Since Jesse was appointed, so we'll see.
Let's go, Davies and Johnstone fullbacks. Ooh.
All right.
Big
Moving
John
on to Group
Stones?
D.
Johnstone,
No.
that's the left back. Is it Johnston or Johnstone?
John Stone. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about John Stones.
Yeah, I can understand. I'm pretty sure it's Stones, right? That's the left back? That's the last name?
What would you guys say? I'd say Johnston.
It's Johnson.
Johnston. Okay, not John Stone. John Stones is the center back for City, bro.
Yeah, well, I could have sworn it's like, now you gotta look it up now.
All right. Sorry, go ahead, Banana.
All right, moving on. Cart, if you want to intro it, the outfit looked like you wanted to. It is the U.S.'s group with Uruguay, Panama, and Bolivia. It's a realistic.
Oh, sorry.
Go.
What, did
I
you
was
say
just gonna
intro
say-
it?
Well, I was gonna just finish it.
Oh, go
Is
ahead.
there
Go
a
ahead.
realistic-
Sorry, I don't know.
Is there a realistic opportunity for anybody other than Uruguay and the U.S.?
Let's go Dominican Republic. That is is that the white
Pan-
flag?
Panama.
Oh, Panama? Fuck, no.
Panama.
Yeah. They got
Yeah.
pretty similar flags.
Yeah, I
Gart?
think.
Yeah. What's the question?
I'll
Who has
lead
a
it off.
chance
This
to
is
fight the US?
yeah.
Oh,
you
you
gotta
want
be
me-
hyped. You see an American flag? You know, like I thought that was the vibe tonight for you.
Oh no, I'm
I thought
good.
you'd be more excited to see them.
So here's let me explain it. Okay, so like this is why international football, and good thing Mordecai and Bottle are here for this, because we've had discussions in the past about club football versus international football, right? I don't need, like, I could know nothing about the USA's team technically, and I know I'm pumped. You know what I mean? Like I could know nothing about them. They could finish last place, but I see the country's flag and I'm pumped. Right? It's as simple as that. I don't have to know who's playing. You know, are there United players? Are there no? I just see the flag and I'm like, let's fucking go, bro. We're going up against Brazil, Uruguay, Argentina, Colombia. Let's fucking go. You know, that's what I'm saying. Mexico too. So like, and that's why international football is so great, Mordecai and Bottle, right? That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I think that's a good way to explain my passion for it.
Listen, it's
Peru?
nice.
Hold on, let me cut you off because I really like this point. What Purdue said. Jesse's Red Bull Coach Academy, heavily European influence. That alone, playing with a 3 to 5 defensive line transition and defending will surprise many. So essentially, yeah. Well, no,
Oh,
what do you
man.
dude, you're Indian. Relax. Peru,
Bro,
I'll be interested.
I was born here, man. I don't know what to tell you guys.
When I
This is-
asked
this
man
is
how
my-
it
this is
felt
my
about
country.
India, this man did not care that India got cheated at a World Cup qualification.
Yeah, I have no expectation for India to do anything in football.
No,
I have no
no,
reason
So
to
you have
believe
no
anything.
expectations, but then you got expectations for the U.S.
Okay, if they
Yeah,
qualify
but
for
that
the
was
World Cup, then
fraudulent
let's talk.
behavior. That was fraudulent behavior, to be honest with you.
Let's be real though. It's already 2 years out, and they already had one game to decide if they were going to
Even me,
qualify.
You're
I'm
not a
still talking
serious
about
footballing nation if you're not at the World Cup.
I'm still talking about no era penal,
I thought you're supposed to support
and I don't even
them.
care that much.
I can support them, but we're not a serious footballing
Yeah,
nation right now.
McDonald's is supporting them.
I mean, if they got there, I'd support them.
Well, this is why they didn't get there.
They
But
got
well,
cheated.
they're not a
Don't get
serious.
mad.
They're not a serious thing. I'm not going to take them serious yet. There's
What do
no
you mean?
need.
They got cheated. You don't even care.
They did not. They did not get cheated. They did not get cheated.
Oh, they obviously got cheated.
Did
They-
you see what happened?
I saw exactly what happened. There's no good camera angle of it. I was wondering why they don't have
Wow.
the top-down camera. I don't know why they don't have that.
Boom. Boom.
They never showed the
Alright,
top-down
well-
camera.
I think it was beyond clear that ball went through.
No,
No,
you
Kurt's
had
right.
you. No, there
I
was no
think they
clear.
didn't have VAR.
Dude, you have to have evidence, guys. Oh, I think that guy killed her. Let's put him in jail.
Well,
No,
if
I
you
get-
draw the line, you could see clearly
No.
that the ball went over the line.
You can't draw. That's my point. You can't draw the line.
There's literally a line there.
No,
You could
you
just
don't have enough
take
points of
VAR,
reference.
Draw that little. Yeah, you do. You have one start and one end. Just connect the line. I could do that right now. Let me go. In fact, let me
Look,
at it.
I think we could all say use common sense and say it went out of bounds. I agree, completely. Our common sense says it was out of bounds. But can you prove that with digital evidence, visual imagery? Can you prove it?
I mean, I think anyone with a brain that looks at that, 99.99% can easily see the ball was out, and he literally had
But
to
you
stretch
need
his leg
evidence.
out of line.
You don't have evidence.
You literally got a VAR. Did they not have VAR or something in this game?
They did not, I believe. No.
No, I'm saying
You
why
know,
didn't
if
they
they
show
did,
the
let me know.
top-down angle, the camera angle? The top-down camera angle would have solved this whole thing, but I don't think they have that area of the pitch top-down. They only have the goal line
That's
top-down.
the problem, man. They don't even got VAR for these games.
No, they do have
A
VAR.
World Cup qualifying game, no VAR? That's kind of crazy.
No, I think they do. All right, anyway, sorry. Back to you, Banana. You know, lasso us, or what's it called? Hurt us, bro.
Nothing's gonna lasso you with terrorism ball, but this is what Shithalter should do with what we've seen. I think it makes the most sense. If I hear differently, I'm open to interpretation. But the guy's not going to go out of his depth. It's a 4-3-3 positional play, and you can't play out of the back with this keeper. So I think at that point you have to say Johnny's the most fit. At that profile, you need it. McKinney's probably better right now than Musa. But every time I see Musa play, it's a near golazo. It's never a goal. It's never a finishing. It's never it's never an end product of anything. So, and he slumped at Milan this year. So, and Reina has to start for sure. Scallion performed enough, so Weah could stay up top. Sure, George Weah's sperm
Do you
can
believe that
stay
we
in the
will
front
win?
line.
What are you talking
Do I
about,
believe
sperm?
what? Yeah, it said George Weah's sperm lives on in an attack, and not as a wingback, as it should.
Do you not know where, the Weahs?
Oh no, I know. Someone just mentioned sperm. That's all. I was just commenting on the sperm talk, bro.
Hey,
I'm
I
surprised
know, I know,
Tyler
who,
Adams
I know
didn't.
Tim Weah. He looked really good. He's our Rashford profile, to be honest. And I think he makes better decisions than Rashford. I'm not gonna lie.
buddy.
He-
I've seen this. I've seen this guy literally can't make it as a winger in Ligue 1. And you're gonna tell me-
Listen. I'm saying profile. The profile is the same as Rashford, and he plays that role for United States, and he does it well. I think he does it well.
Yeah.
I think
Is
he
there
does.
a reason Johnny's in over Tyler?
Because fuck Tyler, he didn't play all season. And who
yeah,
was,
that's
who
what
was the
they're
young
trying to
rising
do.
star in La Liga?
They're trying to bring him
I'm sorry.
healthy.
I'm sorry to tell you this. Johnny Cardoso is way better than Tyler Adams. We've watched them both.
Listen,
I've
he
watched
might
them
be,
both.
but I have a personal thing with Tyler. I've seen him play. I think he's a very good player. Like, again, he's got those injury problems that definitely hinder him. But when he plays pretty good.
I don't think coming off the bench with 30 minutes left in group stages to get his foot going is fine. If you want him for the knockouts because he's been there, he's done that, and you want, I don't. But even then, it's not even the midfield three that you still have because you wouldn't put Musa in. Reina still has to be in there, so that's why I say just scrap it and keep only McKinney because Johnny is much better, bro. Right now, like form-wise, Johnny is much better. He should be in a double pivot, but play a 4-3-3. What can you do? What can you do? So, if any of you feel like you haven't had your say in, that's it. If it's lackluster, it is because
Cart, I sent you
they
an
should.
image.
You sent me an image?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what it says. Loading. Scroll past girl 1, girl number 2, scroll past girl number 3, scroll past girl number 4. Oh, okay, Mordecai, I see it.
You on your Tinder profile over there?
Oh, you're okay. You're set. This is what. Send it to Banana. He's got the screen up. But that's not conclusive. What you sent.
How is that not conclusive?
No, but send it to Banana. Don't send it to.
I can't make the ball bigger than that. Otherwise, there's no pixels left.
Okay, this is a
I made the
picture
ball as
of
big as I
the
could.
India versus Qatar VAR no call situation. He's
There's-
hand drawn a line in paint down the end line,
Correct.
and
Yes.
he's made a
That's,
circle.
That's not a hand draw. That's not a hand draw. That's the
Can
that's
you
the
s-
line. That's the line.
Mordecai,
That's the
share.
line.
Is that on your computer? Do you have this on your
I
computer?
sent it to Banana. I sent it to Banana.
Or just share your screen on StreamYard.
Hold on. Let me make this bigger. Real quick.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ,
share screen.
the
Just
state of this.
Open it in a tab, Banana,
saw
and then
it?
just switch to it.
Even
You had a plus button?
Oh, you got a Banana, or you want me to do it?
I mean, you could share it.
Yeah, sure.
I just wish I had. I wish I had two screens. To be honest with you.
You don't.
Hold on. See, I'm on StreamYard. See, this is why I don't like this.
That's the way. I like it.
Look at these guys. Chat. Have you ever met a less technically gifted panel than we have tonight?
Okay.
I mean, these guys sound like
do I
they're
have it up?
40 years old. Yeah, there it
Do I have
is.
it up?
I'm sorry, I don't use StreamYard.
I'm just saying, Jesus.
Look at this. Look
That's
at this.
not conclusive at all.
This is not conclusive.
That is not conclusive.
Look, you could even see the white still here.
No, dude, are you kidding me?
Look at this. I even made
you
it
have a
bigger than the
short-
ball right here.
You have a very short-term memory, my friend. This
Bro,
whole thing
you
happened
really
Japan,
can't say-
Germany. This is Japan, Germany 2.0.
No.
That's not
Oh
Japan.
my
Germany. The ball is way closer.
That's
No,
way closer.
This is the ball could be over the line. Are you guys high? What the hell is going on right now?
Brother, that's outside the net.
That's outside the net. Yes.
There's no conclusive evidence. The fucking
See, that's
goalkeeper's
what
legs in the way.
You really thought that was
The
inside
goal,
net.
the
That's
goalkeeper,
outside the net.
the goalkeeper. What do you mean that? What are you talking about? The net. The net is the net. It's all
That is
angles.
outside
Are
the
you?
net.
Do you guys understand what angles are? Do you?
Look,
I tried to tell you about angles before, and you told me those don't matter.
I am eating carrots. Can you hear me chewing? By the way, this is a different mic. Is it?
no, we can't hear you. We
Okay,
can't hear
good. I'm
Look
chewing
at
very
that.
softly.
There's no possible way that ball is near the line.
you. Yeah. This is where the plane of the.
No, I agree. I agree. But you cannot call this.
It's
What?
easy to
This-
call.
this
You
isn't
can see it with
corruption.
your eyes.
No, this isn't. No, that you
So,
cannot.
of course listen, I can understand.
Oh my
I
God,
can
this
say
is
if they
crazy.
didn't have VAR, that would make sense that they somehow missed this. They have VAR and they missed this. That's
No,
mad.
but that's not conclusive. The guy's leg is in the shot. You can't see the full ball and you can't see the full line. You guys need to relax, bro.
You see where the line
This
is
isn't
going.
offside.
You see where the
This isn't
ball is.
offside.
See it right here. This is not even close.
No, they need certain. The camera needs to see certain things to determine it's out of bounds.
If it was
You
closer,
can
yes,
see
I'd
where
give
the
it.
line is.
You guys are crazy that for not understanding why this was not called. That's all I'm saying.
You think it's
Yeah,
crazy.
I
I
agree.
think
It's out
it's
of bounds. I agree. I completely agree.
So what's the argument? It's like
You
how-
can't call it
why
by
did
the
they call
rules.
this?
You
He's
can't
saying
call
it's
it.
not controversial. He's saying it's not
No.
controversial.
It's
That's
not
kinda mad
controversial.
that you can't say that.
It's sad. You can't see it. If someone gets stabbed, and there's no camera to see it, it's just eyewitness at that point.
We have a camera. This is literally
No.
a camera.
But the guy's leg is in the way. Bottle. Can you not
Yeah,
see
but
that?
you can still make the educated guess of
They
drawing
don't-
this line and seeing the ball way past it.
You made a mistake right there. You can't
See,
say educated guess.
Not exactly. Mordecai, why are you fucking? Bro? Why are you trolling, bro? You know.
This is not a troll.
You
Look at-
are-
I see
you
the
just
line
said
there.
I made
know
it-
where the ball is.
You just said
No,
he made a mistake by saying
Banana's not a good
educated guess.
arguer, okay?
Oh my God!
But
I'm not
Banana's
trying to
a good
argue
arguer.
here.
That's not
Uh,
my fault. That's
Listen,
not my fault.
listen, you obviously don't want to make educated guesses, but sometimes in the game, you see whoever do it all the time. They make an educated guess of what they think it is, and they go with it.
Okay. I
So
have
if
to
it was
concede
if
my
it was a
point now.
goal situation and somehow the
Ba-
camera
Bada ruined
didn't
my-
work,
Bada ruined my argument. I'm sorry.
thank you,
I
thank you.
give up.
And this is what I'm wondering is I think it's corruption if they're not showing the top-down camera angle. Where's that one? Right? Where's the bird's eye camera angle of that line? They must have not had it, and that's what it is. But I completely understand it. Even Mordecai, the funny thing is the circle and the line that you've drawn.
They're outside, yeah.
I can still make the argument that the shadow of the ball would fall over that line.
I don't
Because
think so.
you have no sense of depth here.
This
You have
is
no
way
sense
back
of
Ball
depth.
is way out.
No, I could make a line. If you follow the lines of the net, they're vertical, right?
Correct. It's
Take
right
a
here.
vertical line from the edge of the circle that you drew, and take it straight down.
But that's a. It's in a
No,
different
do
angle.
it, do it. That's what you're showing me right
that
now.
wouldn't make sense. That
No,
wouldn't make
go
sense.
the very right of that
No,
circle. Draw a line
that
straight
doesn't
down.
make sense.
No, draw a line straight down.
It's not.
Thank
not
you.
gonna draw a line
You.
straight
I
down.
just
I'm not
proved
gonna-
all you guys wrong.
No, you didn't.
You're not going to draw the line because you know it's going to
Look,
prove you wrong. Draw it in red. I dare
We
you.
know that this one is.
Thank
straight,
you. Thank
So
you.
it's it out.
No,
This is
no,
outside. This
mo-
line
mo-
right here is outside. This,
What?
This line right here, this point right here is outside, right?
That's a
part of the
vertical
net.
line.
It's outside of the net. Look at this line right here. It's the same line. Look. It's
No,
the
you're
same
taking
line.
It's curved. It's going to the right, bro. Turn it to the left.
not
Make it
curved.
vertical. Make it vertical.
Look,
It's
I'm
still not
following the
gonna
line.
touch
I'm
the ball.
following this line right here. I'm following this
That's
line.
that's not a line. That's a string.
That's the net.
That's the net.
That's a string on the net. It's not a
That's
line. It's not
giving
a
me the-
straight line.
That's giving me. That's
You're
giving me the
curving,
sorry.
line.
dude. You're curving the line to the. You're curving the
I
line.
can't curve the line.
You're tilting it. You're tilting the line.
Wait, if I use
No,
spacebar,
go
it'll make
to
it
the
90
edge of
90
the
angle.
ball that you drew.
Hold on.
Go to the
Can
edge
you
of the ball
fix
that you
your
drew.
screen and put Kobe's face on the banana.
You want this line right here. This is the line you want. Hold on. Wait, I have to draw this spacebar. Wait, spacebar. This.
No,
What is
yeah, that's it
the-
right there. Yeah,
Oh,
to the left,
I know
left,
you're
left.
saying
Boom.
this is that means it's out.
We're inside.
You-
No, that
You
means
would
we're
make
inside.
sense.
See,
No,
that is
that's
where
that's
your
the
whole
proof
argument
you're
No,
trying
goes.
to draw with the circle and line. That's
No,
what you're.
no, because
guys
his
are
leg is right
actually-
here. Look,
That's
his
the
leg is
angle
right here.
that we were just
No,
talking
if
about.
his leg wasn't there, we could see it.
you could see the depth because of his leg.
No, just show the
Okay,
other
well, I don't know
angle.
that it's
They
behind
this
the-
isn't the angle to determine this. That's my point. My point is they did not show the right camera angle to prove that the ball was out of bounds. That's all I'm saying. I agree it's out of bounds. But they can't
Yeah, I did
overturn a
say,
call.
when this happened
They
to
cannot
us-
overturn a call without video evidence. I don't know what the hell you guys are going crazy about.
Listen, I just want to say, when this happened to us this season, everyone was going crazy, Caught included, saying we were corrupted when the ball, technically, by the VAR, they didn't look at it. I forgot, what was the exact situation? I can't remember. But it's like something happened, the ball went out of play or something, and people were trying to draw lines and whatnot, and everyone's getting so mad.
Yeah,
Yes.
it happened a lot this season. But let's go back to banana. Back to banana. Let's get back on track here.
Okay.
Card,
You wanna
you
talk
got
about
it.
the Asian Cup?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got it. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, let's talk about USA, guys. Okay, Matt Turner. He's getting a
We
lot
talked
of
about
hype.
the USA.
Wait, is that what we're going back to? Is that what you wanted to talk about? Talk about
I
banana?
thought we already talked about the USA.
Oh no, I don't think I talked about the USA.
Go ahead.
Yes, you
Then.
did.
We went
What
on
are
a
your
tangent
realistic
about
expectations?
Yeah, we
allegiances. That was about it.
Well,
It's really.
Okay, so just like with Canada, right? They had who do they have? They had Buchanan, Davies, and David. Who is our Buchanan, Davies, and David? Or David and Davies and Buchanan? Yeah, three. Who's that for
Pulisic,
us?
and that's all.
There's
I guess you would
Pulisic,
say-
and that's about it. Maybe Timothy Weah, maybe Reina. But you don't. The fact that they're maybes is the difference between the USA quality and Canada quality. In Canada, maybe Buchanan's a maybe, but they got two performers, right? Here we got one performer, and even Pulisic is a maybe. Let's be honest. He's not like
I wouldn't say that.
he's on the bottom half of the top, right? He's like a lower tier top player.
Wait, how did you get Buchanan as a top player but not Pulisic?
Well, I just think Pulisic he's been around more. Buchanan kind of made his name at the World Cup.
Yeah, I think at Pulisic's best right now, that's what he is. Yeah, you're right, Kurt. Like this is his level. What he's been doing for Milan, the US. It wasn't shell shit. It wasn't. I think what he did at that age was impressive to win a Champions League, but I don't think that was his type of club. So
He
I
wasn't
like
a
what
key
he's doing.
component. He wasn't a key component of that Champions League winning team.
But that era, like that year before, that tangent was different. But different story. Different story. I don't like Pulisic in the U.S. Peru, you have to elaborate on that one. Why
Dude,
don't you like him? He's literally the engine of that team.
I
Ray
love.
has never been able to play with Pulisic. You are right on that. You are right, but Aronson is just god awful PMP wise, power and pace wise. He's just god awful. It's got to stay Weah.
No, here's the
And
thing.
unfortunately for you,
Sorry, go
go
ahead.
ahead.
And
I was just
unfortunately
gonna
for
say
you,
one thing. Yeah, for you, Peru, Ray's job here is to cover Scally too. That's what he did most effectively, actually, which was kind of bad. But it's kind of what you need right there. I'm segueing to you, Kurt. Unless that's what you need, I think he's more of a box to box when you get to it. I don't think he's truly a cam. I've never seen it. Even at Forest for this half year or this half campaign, played 5 games I think, and 2 were on the right wing. I just don't see it, bro. I don't know. That's me personally. I don't know.
Well-
That's a different topic for a different day. I don't think you sacrifice Reina for Pulisic. I think you keep Pulisic on, and If Reina's not doing well, he dips. I'm sorry. Kalista stays on a full 90.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think our midfield is fine. I just don't think there's any like real game changers in midfield, right? We got if we could have everyone fit, it'd be Adams, Musa, and McKinney, right? Just a nice balanced defensive. Musa can get forward, McKinney can get forward, and I think that's what they would ideally like to start with, those three. But Adams isn't fit. But that would be our most balanced team. Like in the World Cup, that's the best U.S. midfield of they've ever had as far as playing possession football goes. And I was just stoked on that at the World Cup. So now that we have more options with Johnny and Gio Reyna, it'll be interesting to see how we change things throughout the game and like tactically and whatnot, what we need. Because, yeah, I think Reina is a great person to come off the bench. Against Brazil, we were basically playing like a park the bus situation, right? So Reina was automatically just kind of playing this right center mid, just defensive right center mid. And it was interesting to see him play for an extended period of time because that's the type of endurance. He needs endurance. He doesn't have endurance. He can't play 90 minutes. Like, even at Dortmund, didn't he play like he would come on at the 30th minute? He could never play 90 minutes or something. Anyone remember?
He just got injured a lot, and he was an impact sub, so people thought of him that way.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he could really. He never really played full 90s because he would start and then get subbed off. But that's heritage of wingers there.
Yeah. So
Especially
I don't
if you're
know.
not making an output.
I don't trust Gio Reyna yet, but I think he has an opportunity to prove something to the national team, and I think everyone's going to be wanting to have a good tournament, man, because 2026 it's here, right? These youngish players, they want to be here in 2026 in the team. So, but yeah, I think the players are going to they're going to play. Back to you, Banana.
Mord?
Screw this team. I hope they get bounced out.
Oh, fuck off. Dude, come on, bro. Listen to me when it comes to Mexico. Listen to me.
So before going on
Okay.
to the
Keep
obvious,
whatever rating you want. I don't care.
all right, fair enough. Bottle, same vibes, same energy.
I thought you guys wanted me to care about national teams.
I guess hate
think
is
some of
a
the other
start.
Yeah.
It's
there you go.
meh. I say meh.
Oh, fair play. We'll
Bottle,
move
are
on.
you patriotic?
These
Huh?
guys are just haters, bro.
Bottle,
They
are
just
you
haters.
patriotic?
Haters.
So much
No.
effort.
Do you like America in general?
As that being, I like America, but
This guy.
not national team wise. I wouldn't care to stay for them.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Are you sure? Are you seeing the lineup I put? I put a dig about Greg in there. You know, like, and you guys didn't even care about that. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I saw that.
Unbelievable.
I'm surprised that man's still got a job, but we'll see after the Euros. I mean, Copa.
We are like the definite. We're like so. Like one good performance, give him the long-term contract. You know, that's like it's
like the
very
Ten Hag
wishy-washy. No, it's very reactive. The United fans,
It's a Ten Hag effect, yeah.
the United States
Nike
fans.
made sure that their investment in Greggy Ball can't be questioned. But thankfully, after this Copa America, Greg is gone. Peru says, "We'll see. We'll see, Peru. I'm not sure. I think unless they like crash out in the groups, I don't think it leaves. Unless it's embarrassing in like the quarters, because it goes straight from
our
there's no
defense
round
is
of
gonna
16.
our defense is gonna let us down. That's about it.
Timmer.
In the end, it's gonna be our defense that lets us down. Our right side is weak.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll see. Uruguay. This is about as close as I could get it. I think I think Suarez starts. That's my hot take. That is my hot take. I think Suarez starts. Call me out.
You think so?
He got called up, and he played
Uh-huh.
well. Yeah, exactly. Peru says they're unpredictable. It's because of Bielsa, bro.
Yeah, Bielsa's a madman. What
Like, you
about
don't
60
know-
minutes? I
You're
can see
saying
him
against
going
Panama
in
he
60
starts?
minutes.
That's what you're saying?
I think
Or you
so,
think he,
bro.
just in general he starts?
He's their best striker. Darwin's not their best striker.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
Darwin has
whoa.
the legs though. See,
I would say he's
you
the
guys are
most-
forgetting.
But this guy
Darwin
right here,
Darwin is a
cool.
workhorse. Oh, he's on
What did-
the pitch. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you got him.
Yes, and I
More.
would say
What
he's
did
the
you-
most clinical striker.
Hey, go
No,
for it.
bro. Why did you leave off? Why did you? What is it? This is a conspiracy.
I have a big question.
Where is
Why
Palestri?
Him?
Palestri's
wait,
behind
I have
Valverde.
a question.
Unbelievable.
It's the
No,
banana.
Suarez goes to the bench. Nunes
wait a
comes on and
second,
Palestri goes on. Come on.
Wait, we have a fraud in this lineup.
Who?
Ooh.
Do we not see the one? You know, which one of these players doesn't belong in there?
Are you gonna say Ugarte?
I mean, the one man that has a different flag than the others. No one noticed that.
Oh shit! Yeah, it gets explained right
Wow, bro. I am so out of it. I did not notice that.
there. I did not notice that either, and I'm very sorry for that.
Whoa, dude. That's like an optical illusion.
See, there you go.
That's kind of crazy.
That is fraud behavior, but they are unpredictable, and I believe they play one more game. Let's make sure.
Honestly, I think that's Darwin's favorite best position right there on the.
But
On the
Palestri's 100% starting, dude. He is 100% starting. You know, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
you guys know. You guys
bring-
know.
Yeah, you
got
bring Luis Suarez when you need a goal.
Oh, okay. This is
Yeah.
why I
For
couldn't
20
find his
minutes.
name.
Max.
Let me explain to you guys. It's Brian Rodriguez, who's an attacking mid from Club America, who's 24. I'm hearing from people who watch Liga MX week in, week out. Best young player. He's 24. He plays behind the striker. Whoever it is, we could sit here and debate. Palestri starts on the left hand side. Whatever. Maximiliano Araujo, who's put here on the slide, has been performing for them, so that could be an option too. Palestri starts on the right, but I think Valverde only gets in the squad that way, so that's all. Makes sense too, because he can get all over that flank, and it leaves Araujo to stay behind. It leaves him very solid at the back.
So I would say the only weakness I could maybe see is Vinya. Everything else about the squad I really like.
He's class.
I would
He's
say
class.
it's just
He's
the
class
weakest
for the
thing
lane
out of the best. I would say the best, like, what's the best word? Oh, it's like the shit of the best. You know what I mean? Like,
best
not
of
say
the
it's
rest.
bad, but it's like, I would say the worst of the best. But it's not a bad thing to be the worst player in the squad because I really like a lot of these, like Bentancur, Jimenez, Araujo. Like, that's a solid back line. Oliveira.
I don't know about you guys, but this team is winning this whole thing. This team is winning this.
I would
Bro,
not be surprised.
okay,
I'll
listen.
go-
Okay, I get it.
goalkeeper
You like
is
Liverpool.
questionable.
I get
I
it,
don't know about
bro. Unbelievable.
You don't think this is the? They have a great shot at winning this, and they've already beat Argentina in the last 6 months.
I think you're just saying that
Yeah.
because of Darwin. That's what I thought.
No. Listen.
I think they could definitely win this. I would say I said it in the final. It's going to be Uruguay versus Argentina,
Ooh.
and I wouldn't put it past them to be able to overcome Argentina in a one-off game.
All
But
right.
Bielsa likes to overthink.
And they have Bielsa. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I never see Bielsa overthink. Like, he always goes gun ho. I would say he's more stubborn, if anything. The man just doesn't change.
We'll see. Sorry for that
I mean,
confusion.
I've
but, you know,
watched man at Leeds for like 2-3 seasons. That man was the most stubborn man I've ever seen in my life. Like, it doesn't matter if things weren't going the right way, he's still doing it. Until it gets right, he will do it.
Carl, why are you pacing? Are you nervous?
No, I'm
that's
just
a little.
restless.
Oh.
You ready to get out?
No. It's my bad. I'm not pacing. I'm
Let
not
the
pacing.
beast out?
No. I'm not pacing.
Fucking scared, that's all it is, you know?
Let's move through this. I think we can all agree. Peru,
I,
if you
I,
can.
I'm
I
just
think
moving.
Cart is just excited he finally beat me in an argument because I had to.
Wait. Did I beat you in an argument? I didn't even notice.
This is all
It's-
because of Bottle.
I didn't even
Bottle-
notice.
Bottle
It's so
brought me down with
common.
them.
It's so
Listen, I'm
common
just
that I
saying,
didn't
Bottle
even
brought me
notice.
down with them.
Listen,
Bottle,
I
you
mean,
shouldn't
not-
have
what do you
said
think
they
about
took
you?
a guess. That's when I was like, oh, I'm lost.
See,
thought-
this is
Okay,
the bias
Banana,
I'm
do
facing
rather
day in,
not have to
day
make
out
an educated guess?
from Mordecai.
Is everything not an
no,
educated guess?
no.
No,
I
some things
conceded
are
when I was
clear.
wrong because
Yeah,
things
some
are clear.
things, but mostly you
because
gotta
Oh
make
Bottle
an
brought me down
educated
to
God.
his level.
Hold
I
on,
knew
hold
I made
on.
it. I
One at
should
a
have.
time. One at a time. One at a time.
Yeah,
Bottle,
Banana,
finish your
get
point.
a hold of this. Let's go.
I was just saying,
Whip these.
obviously, not every.
Hey,
Some things
shut your
like
ass up.
offside.
Whip him.
Now listen, like sometimes an
Mordecai,
offside.
I'm
is
talking
something
about
you
Mordecai.
do every day. But then you've had some times where they got to make an educated guess of like a toe.
You
is
gotta
keeping
stop
on.
saying educated guess.
It is an
You can't
educated
say
guess.
that.
What else do
Well,
you think it is?
That destroys.
can't
That's my
overturn
whole
the
point.
decision.
That's my entire
You
point.
can't
That's
overturn
that
the
you're making an
decision.
educated guess.
That's what every single
Yeah.
time they make an educated guess.
No, it's not.
Sometimes it's clear as day, but then
No,
the good part of the
no.
job is
This
dumb.
is
is
what.
guess.
This is why I had to give up.
Yeah, because
That's what you got to do.
There
That
is
literally
vision.
what refs have to do.
Yeah,
Bro.
you can't overturn a decision off of educated guess. It's just,
maybe
They
once
do
they
it
get
all the time.
AI, if
You
they
may
get
not
AI
like it, but
involved,
that's
then
what they
maybe.
do.
Once they get AI
Why?
involved, then it'll take
see,
educated
I
guesses.
tried to bring science into this.
Yeah.
Bottle over here. I'm not part of that. I'm not part of that.
What do you think they referees do?
They bring the science in. If they can't bring the science in,
If I-
it
if-
doesn't work.
Hey, YouTube. If I can't get fucking through Panama and Bolivia in the next 5 minutes and not hear anybody talk about Qatar rigging some AFC, ACF, whatever. the
We're deep in the
acronym is.
woods, man.
ACL,
We're deep
ACL.
in the woods.
No,
We're
it's
deep in the
ACF.
woods.
It's
This is real
ACF
football content right
qualification.
here. We
What
don't
do you
just
do?
talk about the big teams. We don't just
Brother,
talk about
brother,
the big teams. You know?
brother. Exactly, Peru. Thank you. Just let me finish these two.
All right,
Peru,
go
I'm
for
only
it.
going to ask you this
Go
because
for
I
it.
have no clue.
Go for
Panama
it.
gets third, right? Yeah, nothing going on with these two exactly. All right, Uruguay gets first, 100%. We'll see what happens. We'll start with Panama.
Do you
This
know
is
any
what the-
Bolivia players?
I said, let me get through it 5 minutes, well wise for people like Peru who are nice people who like actual football analysis and not trolling for 5 minutes. Let's
Go
get through
for it,
this real
go.
quick.
Go for it, go for
Ding
it.
dong
Let's
ding.
go.
Hey, if you
Dave?
watch, if you have boner problems, buy hymns for hymns. Go to .com for hymns. All right, back to you, Banana.
Yeah, okay. These two are going to be a coin toss. Whatever you want to think about them, it's whatever. They're going to get tossed around by the top two pretty much. They play each other on the last day because Uruguay and the U.S. play each other. So they're going to be dusted, trust me. Whatever you want to think, we could sit here and look real quick. If you want to care about them, I think Panama is the only team here because of their transitional play that I saw off the 2 games here. They really impressed in their qualification in CONCACAF recently. That's about it. As well as you can see here, a Spanish manager who was at Leeds in 17-18. Decent manager. Spanish here, so I take the Spanish text and I apply it to Panama. And it is shown in their transitional play, for sure. Where they lack in quality, they get out of numbers and put you in especially transitional trios that you do not want to be a part of. It's all about triangles. So whatever they can get into, that's what they're doing. They'll play between these two. A 3-4-2-1, a 4-1-4-1. But they'll play this probably most of the time. If they get somewhere in the last day, they can maybe get second. They'll play all out for this for goal difference. And they can get goals on you. Trust me. They will beat the shit out of Bolivia for goals. Trust me. Here's Bolivia. Bolivia has a big mess, and I couldn't get the full article and the full name because it would have been solicited on this. So I'm sorry for the kid who it was. But there's a 16-year-old who had just started scoring 10 goals in the Bolivian First Division. And none of his parents could get a visa to go to the U.S. And the only attacking threat Bolivia was really probably going to have was that kid. And he doesn't go. Pretty much like a Bolivian. He's a left winger, though. Kind of a Yamal effect for the team. But this is what they're rolling with instead.
Oh, real
Decent
quick.
team.
Oh.
Yep. Go to Panama.
Yeah, so they're basically going to be park the bus against Uruguay and USA, basically, would you say?
Yeah, but in transition, they could get at us. So
Right,
that's why
right.
I'm saying they could get a draw at us. I don't think against Uruguay they'll do anything.
And the other thing I just want to mention is they got Reebok kits.
They're
You know,
sick.
we don't see Reebok kits very often. Anyways, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone else? Nope. Cool. Bolivia. I thought their kits were sicker. That's all I have. I think they're the worst team in this competition by far. Peru, you heard it from me. This is the worst team. That's an actual statement I've said. Sorry about earlier with Chile.
I think that's my favorite away kit. Wow.
That home
The
is
green
sick.
one?
Just
Yeah,
the
the
red
green
one?
one. The green one.
I mean,
The
how
green
about
one's
the
the
how about
home,
the
the red's away.
crest? Is that a
Yeah.
is that a bird with a loaf of bread or what is that? Oh,
no
ball.
with a football under it.
It's the Rasta colors. Is this the only country in South America in the competition with Rastafari colors?
Like this. Oh.
I think
maybe.
Venezuela has blue.
Yeah, they have primary
Interesting.
colors. They don't have. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I also kept that part-
Latin Rastas, bro. I didn't know they were
Yeah.
real. All right, cool.
One thing to keep apart of them, Zago is really well known in the Brasileiro because he came up with the Red Bull system that just started about 5-6 years ago, and then he left for this job. So they will play in transition if they can, but they're much weaker than Panama was. They actually went out and tried to play some friendlies. They lost 1-0 to Mexico's C squad.
Oh,
Let that
no.
sink, Mordecai. So, yeah.
Yo no believe-o.
Moving on. I think they get fourth. I think they're the worst team. So, moving on. Group C. Fun times. Peru was mentioning this earlier when we get to this group. This is going to be juicy. This is going to be juicy for this is the best group. Peru, this is the best group. Anybody could win it. Jamaica should get fourth, but they could get first because they have some of the best quality in the attack, and they get the ball to the attack probably the fastest. They're awful though in the back line, and their goalkeeper is the worst. It's worse than Mexico post Ochoa. So let's get into this. And Peru, I saw that comment earlier. His title winner is in this group. If no one else saw that, then great. We'll keep that for a later response. Peru, you're gonna love this later tonight. Let's get this going though. All right, Mord, this is your time. Talk about L3, the downfall of L3. This is both squads. This is B, and this is A and B. It's shit. I'm 100% honest. It's shit. I don't know how else to tell you. It's shit.
Well, I
Was I
wouldn't say it's-
was I saying anything good? Hold on, let me preface. Did I say anything good about the U.S.?
let's calm down, okay? Yes, this is not the greatest Mexico team we've seen in a long, long time. I wouldn't say they're quote unquote shit. They do have some good attacking players, and if they set up the team right, they could do something. Honestly, I don't see them getting past the knockout rounds. But I do expect them to qualify for the knockout phase. I just want to see the actual team that he's going to play. I mean, the first game was a extremely experimental squad, and I get that he's trying to find his team, but I think at this point, or at the point of that game, you're close enough to the tournament where you should at least know what your lineup is going to be, and that's not the time to start solidifying your team because the tournament's 4 weeks away at that time. But yeah, I expect this team to at least get out. I think Jimenez is although he kind of fell off form at the end of the thing, he's still a decent striker. I like what Chavez brings to the table. I think he's pretty pacey and he's quick off the wings. I think their defense is okay. They're kind of tall. They have PMP, but I don't see a lot of stuff coming from them. But that second game from Brazil at least gave me some hope that they're getting out of the group, which is what I expect out of this team.
Let me go through it real quick. I want to refresh myself about that game. The game flow about it, right? Because
Yeah.
in the day it was such a blur. Cart this music.
You love it, huh?
No, not really.
I had turned it on when we started talking about the USA, you know, rock.
Oh, this is right, Mord. Okay.
But Mexico, yeah. I mean, what's the expectation? Just get out of the group, maybe.
Get out of the group, yeah.
Yeah, they got Santiago
They have an
Jimenez.
easy group, yeah.
No, they got Santiago Jimenez. This is your Landon Donovan, dude. Santiago Jimenez is your guys' Landon Donovan to take you to the promised
Yeah, but
land.
Landon Donovan was 30 for like 20 years. Santi's still in this growing phase.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna build behind Santi. That's how it goes from now on. That's it.
Correct.
He's your. Who else is good? Nobody.
Edson Alvarez is good.
Oh yeah, Edson Alvarez, perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly. Boom. Those two. That's how you just start from there. I mean, I don't know what the hell is. I don't know what else you guys are gonna do.
Vasquez is decent.
I'm not as familiar with the Mexican league players, but I know.
Quiñones, he was a controversial player who was not born in Mexico, I believe.
Yeah. So, but I always root for Mexico too, man. That's one of my teams.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up in basically Mexico.
I don't know about that one, but
Yeah, we did.
I mean, it's very Mexican out here, especially the football culture. So,
I mean that's true. I mean, maybe a little less Mexican where you're at.
definitely. Well, in
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
north. Like,
Well, I mean, your city's probably has a Spanish name.
oh yeah, like if you go to Grover Beach, which is right next to Pismo, that's basically Pismo. Anyways, let's continue.
Do you know who starts in goal, Mord? Or is that still up in the air too?
It's up in the air, yeah.
Please, Ochoa, please.
There's no way.
No,
He didn't get called up.
please.
He
These are
didn't
the
get called
keepers.
up. His time is up. His time is up.
What?
These are the keepers.
Oh no, that's not good.
Not the World Cup year. What are you surprised about?
Oh, you think he'll come back?
2026 is coming back.
That's what I'm thinking. He better be.
They both
not
played
wa-
awful.
No Ochoa, I ain't watching. Okay.
Yeah. But Mord, get out of the groups. That's it.
Yeah, that's all I'm expecting. I wouldn't have. I'd be a fraud if I said I expected anything more than that.
Just on your note too,
Great
in the
kids,
chat,
though.
we're not gonna name him again. Santi Jimenez, target Pepe. I think he means target version of Pepe. Nothing special.
Wow.
If you would like to elaborate on your Eredivisie knowledge, please let me know. I grew boredom of watching him too, though. I will say, but I will stay, and I will preface this as the host, Mordecai. Sorry for stating what I said earlier as a superlative for this squad. Sorry, that wasn't correct.
You were matching my energy with the US. I get it. You're overheated.
It's just more of, I think a comment said earlier too, in the last decade, this is probably the worst by far on paper.
Oh, by far.
So, okay. at least
Worse
we're on
than
the-
our C teams of the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Alright.
sure. I could agree with
They're
that.
cool. The shirts, sick. The
Sick.
away one,
The shirts
probably
have
the
not been better. I think they're trying to make it up to us by.
yeah, that away.
Yeah, now they
probably
have to
top
try
the-
with the kids. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Alright.
really a golden era for kids from Mexico. I'm not gonna lie.
Even the home change to like that peacock design.
Yeah, it's
Chef's
sick.
kiss. Oh, no one.
All timers, all
Bottle?
timers.
I know
Yeah,
you ain't got nothing on the squad. I bet, but
That
the kids
away
have better
Bolivia
things.
shirt though might take the cake as the best shirt kit of the.
I'll just say, man.
What?
One
No,
man
that
meal.
Mexico kid is sweet.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
the away?
love that kid. Don't get
It
me wrong.
doesn't look
gives
as
me-
great on the pitch though.
It
No,
gives me it gives me Black Panther. What is that guy's name on Black Panther? The Mexican guy.
Vicente Fernandez.
Chill. What's his name? The Aquaman of Marvel.
Jason Momoa.
No, Marvel has an Aquaman. He's Mexican. He came
Oh,
out on
Amber-
the
Amber
Black
Heard.
Panther.
Amber Turd.
Oh,
Do you
Amber
mean
Turd?
Blue Beetle?
Jesus Christ! First of all, that's DC.
I know. Robert Downey Jr.
Oh no, that's Iron Man.
Alright, All right, can we move on because there's actually an entertaining group
No
squad to
more.
talk
No
about.
more. No more.
All right, 3, 2,
But
1. I can care less. Anybody got anything else about Mexico? Cart? Anything?
No, they're my number 2 team. You know, got to represent CONCACAF. That's about it.
I believe the second team here, correcto, Ecuador. There's some switches need to be made here a lot because we can get everyone here. So the center back here, it switched to Felix Torres of Corinthians. He's left-footed, but he has to play right center back. Do what you got to do. Paez, wrong one. Kendrick Paez, of course, will be the breakout star of this tournament. Chelsea, I pray on your downfall, Esteva, and now Kendrick Paez might actually. That's for what I think a little less than 100 million euros. Crazy workout for them. One change as well, striker, Inter Valencia at Internacionales still starts for me personally. Sarmiento, who's the striker, he can go to left wing if you want. If you want, Alan Franco from Mineiro in the Brasileiro should start though. That's my personal opinion though. That's really the only changes I could see there. The pivot stays the same. Hincapi, left back. Decent goalkeeper who plays in Argentina, I believe. Don't quote me on that if I'm wrong. But he was decent from what I saw. They just played a very good 1-0 against Argentina, which they lost. Who I'm not going to put him on blast because I want to see if he'll go further with that. But we'll see later. We'll see if he'll put it there. Somebody thinks they're a real big favorite. So I don't. I think they're like 5th probably in the tournament behind Colombia. So if you're kind of feeling out that ranking to me, but they come first in this group, 100%. Sorry, Mark. They do.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's a really balanced squad with a lot of products from Independiente de Valle. And it's just good all around. Caicedo de Paez in Inter Valencia bagged in the World Cup. I remember the knockout or the first game. What was it, a brace? And then the next game, I think he had 2 more goals the whole group, but they didn't qualify to the knockouts. Quality there. They have depth in the attack, but it's mostly on Kendi. If Kendi doesn't perform, then it's a little different. And Caicedo will show you he's not a flop. That's all I will say. Morton?
It's a decent team. They have a good midfield. I just don't see a lot of goals in there. Let me see. Manila, yeah, I think that's gonna be their issue. But their midfield is solid. The defense is not too bad. Yeah, I would agree with you that they're probably the 5th best team in the tournament. Depending on where it shakes out, they should be first. So that means they'll get through the first round of qualifying. Yeah, it's a decent side. I still think Caicedo's terrible, but you know,
Yeah.
he should be decent in this tournament.
If only everyone had the power to look at tactical prowess over bias and narratives in moments like this, he will be special, Mordecai. He will be crucial. But there are times like against Argentina, for somebody in the chat to know, they did look like scared hyenas. It is a friendly, but they did look like scared hyenas. Caicedo and Ortiz. They looked like literal scared hyenas against a true pivot that Argentina had at the time. Just saying before we go on. Cart, you can finish this one out. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I think-
Is this just to
Huh?
point this out? Is this like a first like proper showcase for Kendi for you? I think for both of you in total.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say. This is the world's opportunity, or at least the North American and South American worlds, to see what Kendrick Paez can do. And when is he moving to Chelsea? 2 years? Next year.
Next summer.
Next summer, right? So this will be a good introduction. They got a great midfield, all that stuff. I could see them doing something here. I could see them doing something here. Maybe a semifinal. I don't know if they have enough to beat one of the favorites. But I think they could. I think if they got to a semifinal, that would be an accomplishment. I think.
I think it's a good tune-up if they get first with this like schedule, because it's a tough schedule. Venezuela first, Jamaica middle, and then end with Mexico, who has a home crowd, who's gonna literally pack it out with like 50,000 in a 100K capacity stadium.
Yeah.
It will be impressive if they get 7 points, and that wins this group 100%. It'll be impressive, 100%.
Yeah.
So that's what I think they're shooting for. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, Enter Valencia, is he in the squad?
Yeah, he's in the squad.
Yeah, there you go. He'll come up with a little performance, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
They played a friendly. It wasn't really televised that well against, I think, Bolivia, and he scored a goal. But take that for what you will. But he'll start for sure. I think Sarmiento goes over to left wing, personally, and then you play Paez behind. That's how they do
Yeah.
it. I just think they won't have legs in the midfield when they go further, because Group D, the second team or the first team they play. So we'll kind of figure out who they might be, Cart, and you're kind of figuring out who we're missing right now. But last thing I'll say, really good lineup, very good trajectory as a nation. Get the fuck away from Marathon, though. Sign to some proper shirt. I want to buy a proper Kendry shirt, but I'm not buying this. Sorry, I'll not do this to myself. That's the only thing I have against Ecuador. That's the only thing.
They're also like very balanced because they are the equator, right?
Yeah, you could say that. Sure.
Ecuador, does that mean
next up-
equator? What does that mean? What does Ecuador
More
mean?
Virginia.
Anyone know?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just equator.
All right,
Yeah,
cool,
equator.
man. Peace. And
Alright.
if you could go to one fast food restaurant right now, which one would it be?
I just came back, or I didn't go, but they brought me In and Out right now.
Oh, bro, that's the best. In-N-Out's good.
Single animal style, no fries, with iced tea.
Hell yeah. In-N-Out's a great choice.
Dude, I've started eating my meals with no fries. I feel 100 times better after.
Oh yeah. All right. Sorry, Banana, back to you.
It's not much to talk about. It's a hype squad with a very questionable call-up. I don't know what they're gonna do with this.
All I want to know is Solomon Rondon in the squad? Striker.
Do you not believe so, myself? Yeah, he is. Yeah, but you're
Okay, then we're good to go. They're gonna win at least one game.
But it's very it's very fraudulent what they did. 3 attackers, so they're gonna play a 3-5-2, 100%. But
maybe
I
just
expected
one.
more from. Yeah, but I expected more from Batista, because there has been a lot of hype of him taking this job and what he had done recently. You got to remember, they took points in Brazil in a qualification match just last year. They have steam, but we'll see. Maybe underlooking them like this, which I think is the goal. Yeah, but I think to be nice to Mord for once, I don't think they will. I don't think they will get second. My personal opinion, but it'll be interesting to see what he pulls out of his ass with this group of players. I'll be honest with you. Be interesting to see the shape. Mind you, too, they have not played since March, so that is why I could not pull anything for you guys. I just gave you a squad.
Why haven't they played since March?
No comment. Could not find any info on that.
What
Nowhere.
the fuck? What?
Just they had nothing. They had nothing planned. They had nothing
All right.
planned. You got to remember too, because even Ecuador, they went back home and played Bolivia at their national stadium just 2 days ago. So it's really weird how they've organized it. Like they haven't opened up like all the stadiums to all the South American CONMEBOL teams to like come and play before. So maybe that's what happened with Venezuela. they don't have good political ties with the U.S. Just to put that out there, Kurt. If you want me to be honest, too, we all know. So
Gotcha.
that might be another part. That might be another part. You can't go to Venezuela with a U.S. passport. So, another key thing to look at that there. So I think for me personally, that's what makes them cool. Is they're like an op-pack watch, in my opinion. So it might be cool, but Peru has them second. I'm not gonna say what the rest of his group looks like, but he has them second. I'm not gonna put my neck out there like that, but he has them second. I'm curious what you guys think, because the way their group works out, it's show it now. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they've had probably about 2 weeks supposedly since right now, and plus another week, so about 3 weeks of camp. They get Ecuador to start, Mexico. If they get a point off Ecuador, beat Mexico and beat Jamaica, they win the group somehow. So
Possible.
Yeah, anything's possible when you have Solomon Rondon. That's what I say.
And let me be 100% correct. And no, we're not going there yet. Let me make sure about where they're at. I believe they're 6th right now in qualification.
You can hear the sarcasm. Did that sound sarcastic enough?
Yes.
Like, okay, good. Just making sure.
Banana will
Sometimes I
take you
don't know.
seriously. What happened to
Yeah.
Ball? Did you just leave?
That bottle just took
Unbelievable.
off. He stranded Kabi Mino. I had to move Kabi Mino
You got to bring
back
him
to
back.
his.
He's
No,
the GOAT, right?
And they
No,
beat
no,
Chile. And
Bro,
they
I
beat
can't
Chile.
believe
That's
I
right.
can't believe Bottle sold me like that, man.
Bottle what?
When I was arguing, I brought the line.
Dude, that is
He
this
sold
is
me
this
so
will be
hard.
used against you in the court of law. You
Sold
know,
me so
But
hard.
Kurt,
this will be used against. Oh,
That's
sorry,
the
go ahead.
biggest L I've ever taken.
this is what they did. They just played against Italy and Guatemala, and then that was it. I believe
Wow. What,
this was in the
Did
U.S.
you type it? I'll type it in. I can't type it in Google right now.
Yeah, this was in the U.S. though when they played Italy. How random.
What does it say in Google when you ask them like why has a business?
I couldn't find anything. The rest was just
Interesting. That's kind of scary, right? What if they got a disease? They're like mutated.
no, I don't know.
This could be some sci-fi shit going on. They just disappeared. All of the players underwent heavy PED usage in the best hospitals in the USA to see how they would perform. Billions of dollars on the line. All right, back to you.
No, Peru's asking about a Joseph Martinez if he wasn't called up.
Joseph Martinez.
Not that I see. He's not even on this one. We'll see though. The midfield has depth for days. I'll tell you that though.
Nice.
All right.
What's the
We'll move
next
on.
team?
The last one in this one, I don't know where they'll place. I don't know what's gonna happen with them. Jamaica.
Jamaica, man. We making the plane land, man. Yeah, man.
Bomba clot, man. And I heard we're bringing the boy from Carrington, man.
Hey,
no.
Yeah, Mordecai. What happened to your bike clap, man?
You guys need to chill.
All right.
I'm still processing the L I took today. I can only when this video closes out, I'm gonna log off. I'm not gonna look at chat.
Why? What happened? I don't even know what happened.
Bro, Bottle sold me. You don't understand.
Why did he sell you? I'm
Because
confused
you
now.
brought
as
up
the
the
host.
stupid guest.
Mordecai's taking this undefeated thing I keep saying in Discord seriously.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
Alright,
that.
They're looking to give me an L. They can't give me an L. I'm telling you.
I'm giving you tons of
Alright,
L's.
come
I
on.
No,
gave
he
you an L
never gave
today.
me. He was hoping for an L today.
No.
Iran, no. There's been no confirmation of anything, and he was not part of qualification for CONCACAF. There is also a question of somebody who supposedly knows pretty well. There's an issue getting a visa for him to the U.S. They would deny it right now. I don't know if that's true, but if they're not making him part of the squad and they're not pushing any harder with Damari gone and now Bailey rejecting, probably is. They can't do it right now, so don't expect him there. But
This
they've done well. This is the past 2 games they had in qualification. They did surprisingly well, but I won't expect much. The one thing good about them is throughout CONCACAF teams, they do pretty well since they've gotten the Icelandic manager who beat England in the knockouts of the 16 Euros and got them to the 2018 World Cup in Iceland. Very decent manager. Could
Yeah,
be.
this team has up and downs. If they cook like some years they do, I think they could actually do something crazy here. This is a possible dark horse. They always
I
are.
don't. I don't see it. It's like the turkey of like North America. It's just
Yeah,
like
to
you
be
never
honest,
know.
yeah. But they have every now and then you're like, you know what? If everything goes well for them, I could see them doing something. They probably won't, but if there's any team that could probably do that, it's probably them.
See, but look at where I get
Canada
scared.
too.
See, look where I get scared. I watched the highlights of the first one, the
Yeah.
1-0. It was just got lucky, better quality. Gonna happen. Then you played an even worse quality. Mind you, both of these teams, the Dominican Republic and the other squad, I forget their name. I think it was St. Nitz or something. They're like 150th in the world.
True.
So they played well defensively and couldn't create anything, create shots from the highlights I was watching. This was a just a transitional game for days, and they just had the more quality. But their back line played awful, and it was practically the same lineup. And supposedly it's their better lineup. So I don't know what to trust.
Well, you've got to love the reggae boys, man. The reggae boys bring the reggae with them to the tourney. And then Mikel Antonio up top. Hey.
Shout out to this about them. Their kid is sick. Look at what it says, man. Where can I get the image? Nah, don't play me like this. Well, you can see it on this chick. Better than a dude, right?
It's a nice kit.
Now clear up, bitch. No, not you yourself. Just the image. No,
Are
I'm
you
not trying to get canceled.
Jesus.
I'm trying to clip for him real quick, but it says reggae girls in a women's size and then
Uh,
men's size unit says boys. So sick touch. I hope they do well. I don't see it though. They get 4th. Sorry about it, Jamaica.
I can confidently say I don't know enough about these teams. But this is really helping.
Is it actually though, Kurt?
Yeah. I don't I honestly couldn't tell you like 3 players on Jamaica.
Go right now. You might
Maybe
know.
4. Maybe 4. No, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm seeing the slides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eggleston played well. Where was he at? He was at Clermont Foot, but they got relegated at England, so don't take it with too much grain. But he'll be in the attack as well with Antonio and probably a front 2 formation. A bad last game in transitions. That's all he's good for. Could be a little. Could not saying he will, but Mord. If they win 3-2 that first game on the 22nd, that
yeah.
would be killer. That would be killer.
There
Not saying
was
he
a
will.
buffalo soldier
We're not trying
in
to
the
get
heart of
Did you watch the
America.
movie?
I want a buffalo soldier
Cart?
Moving on.
in the heart. Alright,
Kurt,
next team.
do they have a case for best kits of the tournament?
Yeah, they do. That's the best kid for sure.
Yeah,
Might be the best kid in the world right now.
That away kit or not?
International kid.
No,
Yeah.
I still think that what is it, Bolivia? They have a
No.
sick wicket.
Nah, you just like the tone. You just like the tone, color tone. That's all.
All right, moving on. Last group. Group D. Well, we already know who's in it. Brazil.
The fraud group.
The fraud group, maybe. Maybe the fraud group, maybe. I don't know who you just called yourself a fraud to, but
Real
Brazil.
Madrid B. That's who it is.
Is it actually? Yeah, it kind of
Yeah.
is. It kind of
Real
is.
Madrid Brazil, the B team.
Well, if you can name the bottom 2 flags, Kurt, we're done with this.
Okay.
Can you name the bottom 2?
I'll say Paraguay, and this is. Let me tell you right now.
He's
Those
zooming
are
in,
some.
by the way.
Those are pictures of mountains. I'll
He's
say
zooming
Costa Rica.
Well, all right,
in.
Kudu. Sorry, your stream's over. Sorry about it. You're sorry. All right,
Oh, Pedro just posted a CR.
all right. Moving on. We're gonna start with the team, the dark horse, the team that nobody believes in right now, and it's perfect for a manager, Dorvia Junior, or just simply as Junior in his playing days. We will delve into him and why nobody respects him because of a piece. Well, okay, chill out.
Can I say
But we
something
will. Yeah.
real quick? What's going on with Colombia's flag? Are we just gonna ignore that?
Yeah, I think the blue from Costa Rica is messing it up.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe the different reds and everything. Maybe. Moving on. We're just gonna start with Colombia or
okay,
Brazil.
sorry.
Brazil. This is Brazil. If you don't like how the font looks, suck a fat one. It looks.
Oh, oh, ba, da, ba, da, ba.
Heart's losing interest.
No, I'm
Oh,
just that's the Brazil intro sound.
Yeah, I know
oh
this
my.
one.
Unfortunately, this is how they'll play. I so badly want something different. We all do, but and even then, I don't even think Ederson starts. I still think it's Xiao who starts, but different topic. Um, I put Bento starts more, but it might have been a bait tweet that we was sent out. So we're keeping Allison in goal, but I left it in there in the slide portion just to keep it. Bento's a great option at Atletico Paranaense. Actually, right now they are third in the Brazilian Neto solely because of him, and they have just slipped to fifth tonight because it was the first game without him. Just to let you guys know, that's how crucial of a goalkeeper he is, just in the Brazilian league. So put some respect on him if he does come at this. I would not be surprised more because Allison has looked dreadful at some points. Dreadful at
Oh,
some
you're
points.
tripping.
No, because there's been times where Bento on a second chance, no matter where at, saves it near post, no matter what it is. I know it's a response. You're getting back up from the ground. We've seen him do it multiple times in the Brazilian league off those type of ricochets. So we'll see. We'll see. If it's gaining traction, there's competition, right? And the only thing that's better for those two is competition right now, especially for Allison, I think. I think that his best is when Edison was peaking as well. It's always been like that. So we'll see. We'll see how it does. The back line is the back line. You can mock the fullbacks if you want. Those are the fullbacks, unfortunately. It's so sad, unfortunately, that Wendell pocketed my club's right wing star boy in the Champions League. So I have to respect it and shut up. But I'll throw it to Mort first. Think about it. Is it the worst on paper in the last 10 years for a Brazilian squad? Same way for Mexico?
I think that's being a little bit over dramatic. Um, I think they still have a good squad. I just think Vinny, um, Rodrigo are not really doing as well as they should be doing in the Brazilian shirt. Obviously everybody's hyped about Ederson. Um, Rafinha's been doing gr- I wouldn't say great, but I picked him as my most improved player at Barcelona this season. Um, Now whether this back line is up to the par, you probably got me there. But I think this team has enough to win this tournament if they were playing to their fullest ability. I just think that the shirt is weighing heavy on a lot of these younger players, and maybe that's contributing to the perceived decline of the team. But I mean, a lot of these players are playing in the biggest teams in Europe, so I, the the quality is there. It's just that they're not producing for the country, and um, I just think that says a lot about the amount of games these players are playing and how like through the ringer they are by the time they reach the national team. That a lot of the times they're worn out by the time they get there. I mean, Vinny and Rodrigo played up until the last game. Rafinha wasn't that far behind. Um, Allison and Marquinhos have been basically, you know, going all the way for a lot of these tournaments. So, um, uh, obviously, I don't think that they're going to win it. But I think it's a number of issues. I don't think quality is one of them.
Just before the I don't know what he's gonna do. People are saying the first game against Costa Rica at SoFi is a trap game for them after the performance they had yesterday.
I'm gonna be there, so I'll have the
Yeah.
first. I'll have the front row seat ticket. Well, not front row, but you know.
Peru says they're gonna be the most disappointing of the tournament in Brazil.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get some video when I go there. I don't know. I might do a little correspondence or something.
I think I just do it last minute for like $220. Just grab like one ticket. Got it.
What?
I think I got to.
When is the game? You're going.
It's
to?
on the 24th.
Yeah, on the 24th.
It's at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Right?
What day? What day of the week is that?
I think it's a Sunday, right? Hold on.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a Sunday. Mhm.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, 100% going.
I think the one big point is Endrick and like the X Factor.
My dad wants to go too, so
Yeah.
Well,
Just because of Endrick or what?
no, he's just never seen Brazil live and
Oh, okay.
been hyped
Fair.
up. And we didn't want to go see Mexico. Even he didn't want to go see Mexico. I was
Bro,
like,
against
"Ah."
bro, that group I just showed you how like lopsided it is. It doesn't make you excited about it. I think being lopsided helps you guys, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
correct.
We'll see. I think it's gonna be a fun, chaosy group on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Vegas
I,
games are
I
gonna
think
be
the
lit.
winner's gonna be on like 4 points.
I got a serious question though. Are we gonna get fights between Venezuelans and Ecuadorians? Is there that much bad blood?
Oh
I
yeah,
know-
there's bad blood too. Doesn't
Yeah.
Mexico have bad blood with somebody?
Oh, what's
They,
the
like,
bad blood
recalled-
about?
They recalled like their all their because somebody got arrested and they fled to Mexico and they
Ooh.
raided their embassy. This
Mhm.
happened recently too. That was the first time it ever happened that somebody's embassy got raided without permission.
They need to market this aspect of the games. You know,
What?
what if they just do like
Yeah.
political background between the two countries that are playing each other?
Well, that's what Hungary's doing. Hungary's really going into that. I read a column about them.
Oh,
They
it
have
was
like a-
Ecuador. It was Ecuador and Mexico.
Yep. Okay. So that even makes it better. You got Venezuela, Ecuador, and Mexico. Those are gonna be rough houses.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
and April 5th, 2024. Hold on, let me bring it up. Mexican embassy in Quito, which is the capital of Ecuador, was raided by Ecuadorian police and military forces. Mexico and numerous other countries have decried the raid as a violation of the 1961 Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations and the 1954 Caracas Convention on Diplomatic Asylum. Yep. And it was carried out to arrest.
All I know is the USA would be everyone's rival. I'll tell you that much.
They pretty much are.
Except Argentina.
We'll have beef with
They're friends
everybody.
now. I think the US just sold Argentina a bunch of jets.
All right. Well, it's probably part of the messy deal.
Dude, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me.
Anyone else gives a toss about talking about their squad or just?
Oh yeah. You said who knows what this guy's gonna say, and you never got to me.
Oh, my fault. You should just be more abrupt with it. Just be like, hey.
Nah, man, I'm playing by the rules. You pass me the ball, I'll talk. I'll pass it back to you.
Okay, John Stockton. I pass you the rock.
Oh, you're John Stockton.
All right, Carmelo.
Anyways. Yeah, there we go. Karl Malone. He has like a
exactly. You want that?
13-year-old. Okay, no, not really. But okay, this is what I'm talking about. Brazil. Bottle has left us, but the same point. When you see the yellow and blue of Brazil, I just get pumped up, dude. Do you guys not feel pumped up when you see that? Anybody?
100%. Well, that's why I'm going. That's why I'm going to go see them.
Well, all I'm saying is that's why international football
Football mecca.
winning in international football is greater than club football. Sorry, I just wanted
No,
to say
no,
that
no.
real
You need
quick.
to stop. You
No,
need to
I'm
stop.
I'm dead serious.
You're selling.
You don't get pumped up like that.
You're
Cart.
selling.
Cart. When Barca comes here, does it not bring the same enjoyment to that like 12-year-old when Brazil comes to? Let's be real. Let's be real.
That's a good question. I'll say no, because
You're
the rest
lying.
of the foot. No, because this is an official competition for Brazil. This is if Brazil is coming here for a friendly, then yeah, that's different. But this is an official competition. This is Copa America.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
different. It's not
That they're
coming over
not
for a
playing in
friendly.
their home country.
If Barca was
because-
coming over for a, you know, I mean, if that's the example you're trying to use, but I don't know.
The
People get
fact
pumped for
the
those
fact
friendlies.
that Copa America is being played in the U.S. just tells you everything you need to know about international football.
Dude, but
It's,
the kid has
it's literally
Ronaldo,
dead.
Ronaldinho, Kaká,
This is
Roberto
just
Carlos.
an exercise in making money.
These
Neymar.
players want to be the next those people, you know?
This game should be played in Buenos Aires, Rio de Janeiro, Quito.
No.
It shouldn't be being played in Los Angeles and
Listen,
Miami.
that's how football works, dude. You don't play
and
every
you're
game
trying
at
to
home.
sell me the international game. That's not how you sell me that game. And tell me it
But
means more.
So you would
Okay.
rather buy a ticket to Buenos Aires to watch him?
If I went there, that means it means more. Correct?
Uh,
if you can still get those like same feelings more, you can go to a Copa Libertadores final and it would be all South Americans and you would really get the feel of it. And that has no money
Yes.
attached to it. There still is parts of the game that are attached, but let's be real. Everybody wants a piece of this. Like everybody wants a piece of this ass. Not everyone wants a piece of everybody else's ass. And this is the one they wanted.
but you got
Unfortunately-
Vinicius, guys. Come on. Vinicius, you got Vinicius, you got Rodrigo, you got Rafinha, you got Paqueta, Bruno Guimaraes,
And it's back
Douglas
to those-
Luiz.
It's back at
Who
those
else?
maybe last,
Alisson.
back at those last
Marquinhos.
games or whatever.
Guys, you're acting like this isn't a team. Come on.
Oh no, I'm acting like it's a team. I'm the host,
There we
bro.
go.
You know?
Hendrick.
And the
Mordecai. I'm talking to Mordecai here.
Yeah, he's trying to get to me. It's all right.
Come on.
I mean, I'm
I mean,
going.
you and me,
I'm
you and me are the
literally-
guests, bro.
I'm literally going. Like I'm literally going to this game. So
Good, dude. You better
I don't
go.
know.
You better
I
go,
don't know what
dude.
you're. I don't know what you're trying to sell me. I already bought into it, but it's just not the same to me.
All right. I got nothing else about Brazil. I think they'll do well, though. I think they'll win the group.
Just on one point though, the reason why it's here, the prize money for the winner is more than tripled since 21 to now. That's why. It went from 27 to 74 million.
Yeah. I think it's better for. I think everyone benefits because of the dollar, like as Peru said earlier.
Moving on, I think it's Colombia. Let's move. Let's get this done.
Colombia.
First, real quick, Dorved, why you should not count him out. First of all, he played DM, and I wish somebody would have been here so I could hit him on the nail with this. Rest in peace, NL, for this. He would have been bought right away because of that. He also coached the Santos team that broke out in 09-10 with Ganso and Neymar attached. And he was he was the one famously sacked because he didn't let Neymar take a PK when they were 4-2 up at home. And they were first in the league by, I think, 8 points at the time. Had no impact on the game. It was just self-ego. He was sacked, I think, 5-6 days later. He then later, he's on a good run of form. It's really just in the Brazilian league that he coached. But he won the Copa Libertadores with Flamengo in 22. And then he just won the Copa Brazil with São Paulo, which was literally in a relegation battle last year. So it got them. They got to play in the Copa Sudamericana this year, which is like he's essentially a 10 hog cart. He's going off of a 10 hog arc right now, and that's what he's running off of. He literally took a team.
Who?
he's-
Wait, who? Dorival or the other guy?
Doriva. He's literally taken SPFC, São Paulo FC, which kind of has a very similar feel to like Man U does to people down there, especially in the Paulista state. They're struggling very badly at this time of day now because of funding and just the way the ownership group has been set up. It's been passed down generations, so it doesn't have much money. So they're always in relegation, but they're always in the top division, but they never play in South American football. He got them South American football by winning the Copa of Brazil, which is the FA Cup of all of Brazil for last year. So he's running off that type of fuel. That's why you guys shouldn't count him out. He is a Brazilian Ten Hag in the way his story is going, with much more experience in the Brazilian league specifically. Played in it too, most famously for Palmeiras. I just wanted to point it out because people think he's a nobody. He, maybe like Janice, who had hype from other people, I don't think was a fraud, but just it was too much too soon to implement on a squad like that with European players, maybe. Dorvel is maybe the most middle ground for that, with maybe the most pushing edge as well. So I think this is the summer to kind of get it patted down, make a semis, maybe make a final. I think make a final is like the realistic thing. Losing a final, no one can tell you anything. And I wouldn't count him out, Kurt. The same way you championed somebody and had an erupt stream about 2-3 days ago. Many people in Brazil had because of him. And then he went on to take their job when they needed him. So, just to point
Look,
that.
I mean, look, all I can say is, people, if you're listening to this, the thoughts and opinions expressed on this channel do not reflect those of Cartwheel Champ. Okay. He's not the next Ten Hag, bro. He didn't get fired. He didn't get fired for not letting someone take a penalty.
He did. It's really
Ten Hag did?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying his trajectory right now is exactly the same what Ten Hag is on right now this summer. That's exactly what he's running
They're
on.
both frauds. I got it.
Okay, fair enough. You want to run it on?
Oh my god, unbelievable! All right, next.
That's what he wanted to hear.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for letting me know about his whole literal coaching career, what he did. Reminding you he coached Neymar, and Neymar hates him. So everyone thinks he's going to come back in 26, and this guy loves him.
I like him more because Neymar hates him. I like him more.
Yeah. Like, this guy's twerking to go back. He was literally at a Flamengo match tonight, and Titi manages them now after being sacked by
Greg's also always twerking to go back.
Crazy. All right, moving on to Colombia. A very fun squad, I might say. I may say so myself. Colombia. There's a couple of changes you can make here and there. This guy right here, Gomez, don't even worry about him. It's Richard Rios from Palmeiras in the pivot with Jefferson Lerma from, obviously, Crystal Palace. Munoz as well, Palace. Davison Sanchez, as people might remember, he still plays. Can't believe it. He will start. Lucchini, he was the accompanying center back partnership with Calafiori at Bologna this season. Did very well for them. Was the reason why we got blitzed those 3 goals by the end of the game. Literally was in our midfield, penetrating us as a left center back. Watch out for him in this group. Is a definite X factor when Lerma can't get the ball to this attack. Definitely watch out for him. They also have a lot of depth. Maybe not great depth, but suitable depth in that pivot when need be. James Rodriguez will be in the pivot. I could not find him in this search engine somehow. Quintero will play behind him in the backup role. Diaz, of course, on the left. No issues there. Bode will start over Duran. Just will. Better positioning, but Duran off the bench is huge for them. Joan Arias will actually start. Different player than this guy. I just put the placeholder. But Joan Arias from Fluminense will start. Hasn't been great this season. Wasn't really great last year, Cart, in their real whole season. But he was a consistent starter in a system kind of like this in a 4-2-3-1 setup. So it's good for him. It's a very competent squad. Goalkeeper's probably my weakest point. Probably alongside, obviously, right wing. I don't know enough about their left back, but it's supposedly good depth. So
all I'm going to say about this is if the United States crosses path with Colombia again in this competition, 4-0. That's all I got to say. Now, this team looks good, though. Looks very good.
Yeah.
I think minimum semifinal for these guys. That's got to be the goal.
Yeah. Well, if they get second, then they get first of the last group. So that would be like Ecuador, for instance, let's say. Just throwing that out there, right? Or, Mexico or Venezuela. That's who they would run into in a quarters.
They got Luis Diaz, right? Mordecai, easy final maybe for Mordecai.
Yeah, that's where I test somebody's prediction who had one earlier. Is I don't see them winning that personally. To me, Peru, I don't see them winning if they get second. Then they go up against an Ecuador or a Colombia. I don't see them beating Colombia personally. But
True.
Mord,
Yeah, this is one of the better teams in the whole. I see them coming in second. I think the I think Costa Rica and Paraguay are even at their best time are not doing well enough to beat this team. Quintero and Diaz uh, doing well right now. Diaz with some links to Barcelona. Um, I think, yeah, I see this team going decent in this tournament. I see them coming out winners. Or I mean, not win. Actually,
they could do it because
they
it's literally
could be
played with.
done by the time that they reach Brazil. Yeah, all they have to do is draw Brazil. Yeah, I could see it.
But a lot of people are still saying Costa Rica post Navas. I can't believe it is a dark horse right now. I didn't say that.
Yeah, yeah, that's tough with Brazil in there. If
No,
Brazil
these are
wasn't in there, if you switch Brazil for Mexico, definitely.
no. This is like the Costa Rica hype is coming from people I know who I watch, like the South American comps with,
Mm,
like those. We'll get to them later. I think they're the last of this at the end, but we'll see. We'll see. We shall see.
yeah,
Anything else?
Who
yeah, I
does
could see it.
not Ospina play for on the national team level?
Oh, Ospina.
Oh, it's Colombia. Sorry, who's underneath there? All right, my bad.
Where? I'm
He's
tripping.
behind Vargas
Oh
at the
yeah.
top. He's a goalkeeper. Arsenal guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think Colombia's gonna win, man. They're gonna win. They're gonna get out of this group for sure.
That away kit, I
They could
gotta
even
tell
get
you,
first place in this group, man. Who knows?
they could. For me
Yeah.
personally, I'll tell you this: that away kit is the best kit released for both tournaments. Sorry to say, just does something to me. Just saying. All right, moving on. All
Cool,
right.
cool.
Paraguay, I think they get lost in this group by far. People want to look at Almiron and Ciso, who barely played this season. They're gonna get rocked up. Lost 3-0 to Chile with this lineup at the top left or top right. I mean, a boring. I mean a boring no with Peru. Boring. I think they get fourth in this group, but I like the Puma kit.
Boring. Like yeah, Elon Musk's company. Sorry, go ahead.
That away kit's nice though. Some decent kits in South America compared to Europe. I feel like Europe's been really terrible this season. Or this
Boring
Euros.
company.
Yeah, I won't lie to chat. I'm sorry for disappointing you with Paraguay, but like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't see anything out of this, but I don't know if they surprise me and they get third or whatever. Come back. I don't know, but they're.
Roque Santa Cruz. He's Paraguayan or no? What is he?
I don't know.
Anyways, sorry.
The 3-0 Chile is what is getting people hyped about Chile again, FYI. But we'll see. Let's see. Last group, Costa Rica.
Pura vida. Pura vida.
They had to play some qualifiers recently, these past couple weeks. Well, days really. I think it was the 6th and the 9th. So past week, they did really well. Played some really shit teams though, but it's got people hyped. I don't know why, but people are hyped. People are telling me this team's a dark horse to get maybe second and rough around with this group. I don't believe so.
6th and the 9th, 69.
I think at best they get a point. They get the 3 points from Paraguay, and maybe they surprise like Brazil first game and they get like 4 points. I doubt it though. I doubt it. But I think they beat Paraguay. I think it'll be respectable. End it like that. Post novice is tough though. All right. Anyone else on Costa Rica? Because none of you believe the hype, so I'll let
Costa
it-
Rica is a beautiful country.
Yep, facts.
Beautiful.
USAB.
I mean, look at this
What?
kid. It's supposed to represent the waves
That's
of Costa
Puerto
Rica.
Rico.
No.
You're thinking
Well,
of
then
Puerto Rico, not Costa Rica.
USAC then.
Okay.
They use dollars over there. You know, all right.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't
A
think
lot of
so.
people retire to Costa Rica.
No, you're thinking
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, I think, right?
No, I
Nah,
go Puerto
Costa
Rico.
Rica is really nice to Americans for some
Yeah.
reason.
They use dollars there?
Yeah.
I
I don't even think they. I don't even think they have an army. I think they use the U.S. Army there too.
I know they do in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we'll see. I think they have really good fans too, and the kids are cool. So I think they'll have like a really good appeal to be the third best team in the group. So I think that's their shout. But they're not going to win either of these games. I'm sorry, they're getting trounced.
Yeah,
Call me.
Costa Rica gets U.S. military advisors. Yeah.
Oh, is there-
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Cool.
We're done. We're done.
Yeah.
We were supposed to have more people for this, but this is what I will put out there.
Wow.
So anybody in chat, and I'll put it in Discord and receipts. You'll have a week. We could go either way. Foot mod's really simple, and it goes only by pick the two coming out of the groups, and then pick the quarterfinals on.
Uh-huh.
365, much more. You know, it goes match day by match day. The big thing I always hear about is if I'm gonna put up a full, I'll buy you a shirt of whatever team's here, whatever you want. Even if you want to pull one out of my closet, if it fits you somehow, whoever wins the whole thing could do that too. I got some
Yeah,
kids
mine
that-
definitely will fit. Yours
you-
will definitely fit me.
Again, people could find out what they want. If they want a Columbia away kit, that's a fire option, you know, for some hard work. I don't know. It's up to everybody.
How about a
I think-
USA Kobe Mino kit?
Jesus Christ.
That would actually.
Think about it. Kobe Mino could be American. That's how America works. Iran, you bigot. Sorry.
But
Go ahead.
whoever wants to join, I will start one up. But I'll put one in, but it won't count towards anything. I'll put one in though for sure. My personal pick to
Should
win.
count. You should count.
Nah, because what if I win?
Yeah,
and
if-
there's
Yeah,
no
if you
fun?
win, exactly. No, that is fun. No one wins it. Just
Try harder next year.
that's fun.
Well, you
I
guys
like the
have to
idea that
decide
no one
which
could win.
Yeah, no one could win. But it's up to you guys what you want to do.
No, but because you win. That's I don't know. Anyways. Iran,
I mean, it's up to you guys what you want
Unbelievable.
to do. I think this will probably be more for the Discord, but you guys can you can screenshot this, or I'll put this in receipts.
yeah, throw it in
We
the
have a-
seats.
Yeah, we'll have a week to decide. It's up to you, fools. But I'll put myself out there. I'm on a stream saying it, and I'll put it in no receipts. So
Yeah, that's very that's very nice of you, dude. That'll be fun. Who do you that should give some incentive to
The
get some
know-
brackets in.
The
You know,
tacticals.
if you want to do a foot
I'm-
mod, and you
I'm
if
definitely
somebody wins real quick, I'll be real. If you do the foot mod, people are gonna get pissed because somebody will probably win real easily off. Maybe a
Card.
very predictable Copa, but if we go match day by match day, and you find out who's 1 through 16, there's no debate.
Cart. How much
What?
money should I put down on Darwin getting golden boot?
Oh my god! Like maybe $20 and
$20?
The favorite's
and-
got to be someone from Argentina, right?
Yeah, well, obviously Messi.
Messi.
Darwin.
Yeah, you probably win a lot
golden
of money.
boot odds.
You're doing a
Copa
lot of money.
America.
I mean, that's my personal pick. I did the 365 already, my own personal one, and it's Odegaard winning and him off the left wing, absolutely balling for them.
All right, guys. All right, guys. All right, all right, all right. I looked up. Darwin is odds on to win.
Oh, really?
He is.
He's Oh no, never mind. Never mind. I'm lying. Why the fuck? Why did
For
they change
Uruguay, he is.
Yeah, Messi's at top at plus 300. Then they have Vinny at 450, and then it's Darwin, followed by
Okay.
Julian Alvarez at plus 700, Rodrigo slash Lautaro Martinez both at 800, and everybody else is at plus 1800.
Hmm.
So he's top three. He's top three. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. It would be either him or Messi, I'd say.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
funny to say.
Vinny's a fraud. Yeah.
I think they just have too many goal threats. So
It could be Ender too. The plus 1800 looks smart.
could be anyone on Brazil. They're going to be fun. Come on, that Brazil attack is so good right now. I don't know.
It really is.
I think
though.
it's really good. Yeah, that's
Like
what I'm
I
saying.
said, they just don't.
But
learn what's
mine,
going on.
I'm not excited because Paquetá literally ghosted against the U.S.
Well, they're gonna. It's not gonna. Yeah, it's the front three. Think of the front three. Like those.
Yeah.
And also Endrick is gonna play false nine.
Yeah, well, that's what Rodrigo's doing that already practically. So
But then you got an extra vignette striker. Anyways.
it's just that the fullbacks are shit. So you can't really,
Yeah, they're not the best. They're not the best.
Well, like Danilo plays center back in a 3-back system. Like, and he's coming to this. It's like, bro, it's not what they need. But you can't play Couto. Couto is just, it's just you can't.
How do you like the collar?
I
On
haven't
the
bought
Brazil
one
kits.
of the. I haven't bought the template, so I don't know what the color looks like.
What's
yet.
up with
I'll see
Nike
when-
and their colors? bro?
Endrick always pops it. Endrick always pops it when he comes on the
It's
pitch.
so terrible. It's like ours. Well, not like ours, but similar, where it's a collar but not really. It's so weird.
It's just kind
That's
of.
because there's no shot callers at Liverpool.
Oh, that's Darwin, bro.
Yeah.
Darwin.
Hey. Okay, no accurate shot callers.
Bro, I'm getting a Darwin shirt this year.
Bro, win the comp. Actually, it's gonna be
Um,
tough though because I don't think they just signed a Nike, so I don't think they have any shirts.
What if they gave the golden boot, like Harry Kane was MVP of Premier League?
the
What if
Golden
they
Boot,
gave
yeah.
him a special patch for his
Oh my
kit the following season?
That actually would be pretty dope.
Most
Somebody
assists, most clean sheets,
Nah,
most goals, MVP.
Kurt,
Well, what if
remember the
they
shape of the-
actually let you wear golden gloves, like colored gloves?
I'm just thinking of Kurt's idea because the Golden Boot in the Bundesliga is a literal cannon. So if he wore that on his shirt, he's a gooner.
There we go. That'd be great.
But, I don't know.
Actually, Siu would be a cool brand name for Ronaldo. SIU. Siu. Can you see that on
Yeah.
the front of it? What if Ronaldo sponsored a team and just had his
He
face
probably
on
could.
as the shirt sponsor?
Well, I would do I would do his the free kick stance as the logo,
Oh, that would be
kind
cool.
of like Jordan.
Yeah. Well, Banana, anything else you want to conclude with?
No, whoever wants to join, if you're not in the Discord, I'll set it up and Kurt, just set up a poll, I think, and then I'll put the URLs and they can go through them
All right.
because they have a week. Starts on the 20th.
All right, guys. I'll
All
see
right.
you guys tomorrow. I have work, so you guys have a good one. Vamos Darwin.
Later, much.
So what are the matches tomorrow?
It's just Germany, Scotland at 12, our time.
Okay.
That's
Mhm.
still friendly, right?
No, that's the first game of the Euros.
That's the opening tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, tomorrow,
At what time?
12.
What the?
Yeah,
Hold on,
Scotland.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
get your
What's going on?
fantasies done. Get your
That's
prediction.
tomorrow.
Hey,
Jesus.
anybody on
I thought
stream?
I
Anybody
literally
on
thought.
stream?
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. Everybody on stream, you want a quick, easy deucer? It's
I'm
gonna be
gonna
a
go for a draw.
2-1. It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
go
a
for a draw.
2-1 Germany. Gundogan to score first. Gundo to
Nah,
score first. You want quick money?
I'm gonna say McTominay levels it. Thoughts, Cart?
Yeah. I think McTominay will score.
It'll be a draw. It'll be a draw for sure.
Will it be
And
like
and
a,
All right. Well, let's wrap it up for YouTube. YouTube, thank you. Have a good night.
if you're not in
Peace.
America, come travel to the Americas.
oh,